Hello, boys and girls. How are we all? Here for another fun-filled flight, this time down to Calgary. Flight time today will be approximately 2 hours. So we were just running, well, we're not late, but we're just trying to fix some of the visual things to get some of the lighting working better during the night on the models of the other aircraft. We've just been messing about with that. Hopefully get going fairly soon. What have you decided to, are you Danny on this? And Craig is Craig.
Well, a very good afternoon, everybody. We are currently sat in Juneau on our way to Calgary.
It's a shame it's dark in Juneau, but never mind.
Yes. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Tiger Woods. That's what you're getting up to these days. As long as you're not driving, that's the main thing.
I'm okay, Tom. How are you?
Oh, that's useful of the crew to leave the printer empty.
Ah, where's
Do you know
the...
what? So if you go to the thingy-bobby, the galley, then up there's like so if you imagine there's like the hole and then there's like a little box, there's millions in there. You'll understand what I mean when you see it. Thank you, previous crew. That's very funny. Twats. Leave like 600 pages of messages as well.
Right, there we are. Good. So during the flight earlier, when Dave was saying, "Oh, it won't connect, it won't connect, it won't connect," because this iPad wasn't connected to the wireless.
Oh, full buff shadows on his
What's going on here?
way to Singapore. That's pretty cool, Joel. Pretty cool. Yeah. Cool, thank you.
Yorkland, that's the way it is done. That shouldn't be unusual. Unfortunately, it is all that soon. Are we fueled? Okay. Okay.
Ah, Jockland, that's pretty cool. Nearly like Heathrow styling. Flight to Manchester to Munich in a 777. Okay. I didn't watch the approach to Juneau. I didn't know what it was like, so... Anybody else sort of flying with us at the moment? Hi SS, can you introduce the pilots and yourself? Yep, so the captain is Benny, the first officer is Dan, and I'm Craig, aka Craig.
No, never known as Craig
No.
anymore.
So, welcome to the chat, Kelp Pidge. Can you join you guys? Yeah, you can fly along in your simulator. We're currently sat at Juneau at the moment on our way to Calgary. Estimated departure time is 12:50, so you've probably got about another, what, 15 minutes till we push back. What's the flight plan? I shall put that in the chat if it is available. There we are.
God, it actually works.
Oh,
So-
that's a bit odd.
The
I want-
flight plan, I still...
Yeah.
Okay. See, shortcut that maybe.
Yeah, there's a massive kind of...
Dog leg thing,
Yeah.
isn't there? Yeah.
Right, my flight deck is on. I'm going to recycle that because people can't trust it.
Zoo Ferret, if you can see on the map, it should show you the local time at our present position. So if you wait until it goes on the
Do it
blue
from that
display,
side.
then it will show the local time. It's currently at night time, so unfortunately we won't be able to see Juneau in the day, but hey-ho.
Right. Very quiet. A bit well, fine. Yeah.
We're tuned to Unicom at the moment.
That's why it's very quiet. 1, 2, 1.
Climb via the fit, departure 133.9, cross 5506.
I just take the clearance and then we're good to go, aren't we?
Yep.
Sure.
Clear to Calgary via Juneau 5 departure via Neville Island, direct Yankee Yankee Delta, then as filed, squawk 5506, speedbird 1290. Computer 1290, read that correct information. Delta's current call taxi.
Juno, good morning.
Number 1,
It's always the
Juno,
Aussies.
good morning. Speedbird 47 Charlie. Information Delta clearance for Calgary, please.
Speedbird
Watch out,
47 Charlie, Juneau
Oh.
ground, good morning. Very clear to Calgary International
Wait, up to-
Airport. Juneau 5 departure, level island transition, direct Yankee
What are you
Yankee
trying to
Delta,
do?
then as
Oh,
filed,
you're stuck.
climb via fit, departure 133.9,
Go right. That's it.
squawk 5507.
Speedbird 47 Charlie is cleared to Calgary. Juno 5 through transition is Yankee Yankee Delta. Climb is with a Z. 133.9 for departures and it's 5507 for squawking.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, read back is correct. Delta's current call taxi.
Welcome. Who is annoying?
Current 147 corresponds.
I think it's Horgy.
Why?
Yeah.
Juneau ground, level 1.
No, but he's he's sending messages in Discord. Why is he sending messages in Discord? Stupid boy. Right.
A Noble Air
Ground
1,
course.
Juneau ground. Electric
I wish I knew how to get rid of this situation.
Level 1.
Oh, I know how to do it.
So 1, Juneau ground, good morning, sir. Clear to Calgary
runway
International Airport.
08.
Juneau 5 departure.
Juneau
Level
5.
ILS transition. Direct Yankee Delta. Then file.
Lima Delta
Climb
Victor is our
VSS,
first.
Departure
Yeah,
133.9er.
he says
Plus 5
through transition direct Yankee Delta, which doesn't really help.
So,
Well, do we go
Kel
Yankee Delta then?
The Juneau 4 departure, Little Island, then Yankee Delta, over departure.
Yeah, it looks like Level Island,
5142 on the rock.
which is Lima Victor Delta. So if we go fly Lima Victor
Twist
Delta,
611 heavy, monitor tower
and then direct Yankee
118.7 tonight.
Delta. See how that looks on the map.
Yeah.
Monitor tower 1187, goodbye, Twist 611.
Well, that looks sporty.
Global 001, read back correct information Delta, current call for taxi.
So,
Yeah, there we go.
Kelp, I'm not too sure whether the arrival is an RNAV arrival yet, so we'll have to find out. Once they're in the cruise, they'll do a brief and see which type of arrival they're going to do.
Twice.
And as you've probably seen in the chat, we've got a
They're almost on
competition
top of each other, aren't they? those
going
two?
as well
Right.
for an orbit
Makes
scenery
sense.
of your choice and
they're
FS2 crew
legit
for a
0.5
747.
miles apart.
So
Yeah.
Calgary International
Get rid
Airport,
of Lima
Juneau
Victor
5
Delta,
departure.
maybe.
the
Yeah.
Level
minimum
Island transition, direct
donation
Yankee
to
Delta,
yeah,
put an
there we
entry into the
Climb
competition
VSS,
is
departure
£5,
133.9er,
and you're
plus
allowed
55
multiple entries. So if you
10.
donate £10, you'll have 2 entries. 15, you'll have 3, and so forth. So
Right. Shall we do the critical data then, and then we'll have a little bit of a chat. So, according to the load sheet, I have a 0 fuel weight of 232.9.
232.9. Give me a gross weight of 262.9.
Which makes sense because I've got 260. We'll put an extra couple of tons of fuel on just to round it up to 30.
Okay.
Good. Thrust limb then. 61 degrees apparently.
Right.
Interesting. Take off.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting. I suppose it is still quite light actually. Anti-ice.
Cold
so,
out air as outside
yeah,
as well.
might as well go climb 1.
Can I have
Yeah.
your call sign one more time, please?
There you go. 137. Oh, sorry, I'll let you do those bits. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Where do you want thrust reduction 5?
Well, I'm just thinking. It's quite mountainous, isn't
This
it?
is quite mountainous.
Shall we do
Juneau ground, ATU 701,
do
ready to
20
take
and 3,000? So we'll accelerate at 3,000 feet rather than
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah. Sorry.
5 Juliet Lima, alright, you couldn't tell me.
And then we'll do
Well
thrust reduction
done.
at 1,500 feet.
you get an instant
Okay.
ban.
Crop it.
Well done.
137.
013, runway
138.
08 taxi via
Oh, it's a
Charlie
split. How
Alpha
excited.
Bravo.
138
Wow.
and 149.
49.
16 Charlie Alpha Bravo,
Back down.
runway
And
08,
is 19.
ATU 7013.
Could have bothered doing any moderating on that at all?
Oh, sorry?
I did. Yeah, I banned him.
Oh, hasn't gone
On iQuite, it doesn't show
Oh,
it.
right, okay.
And on the SID,
Are we calling for pushing start?
see a level?
Hello, Joven the Oven.
Oh, hang on a second.
How are you?
Charts on here.
Velocity 11 whiskey, pushing start, your
Ooh,
discretion,
look,
call for
pictures.
taxi. Pushing start on discretion, call for taxi.
Which chart are you looking at?
Juneau ground, Polo.
Hi Smurf John, how are you doing?
Push start, your discretion, call me taxi.
Right.
Juneau ground, Polo 73, requesting clearance to Calgary when ready.
Apollo 73, clearance request stand by, you're number 2.
So, Joven the Oven, we have
5 Juliet
what
Lima,
they-
ground, can you accept the Juneau 5 departure?
I
Level
can't
island
see any.
I can't remember what giveaways there are.
I can't see any speed restrictions, but also we've got to make that turn.
Yeah. Shall we?
Something's gone wrong with the weather here.
I
don't
reckon
know how
it's
to
CGL. It's got 250 in there.
Yeah.
If we just put
Check 5 Juliet Lima, clear to the Calgary International Airport.
I think
Juneau 5 departure.
is it just worth
level
speed
island
intervening it?
transition. Direct Yankee.
Because once we're
Delta.
there,
Then
well,
file.
it's 220
Flying
more,
is
isn't it? Those
it?
turns are more like
Oh, you just said climb
220.
5,
3.9er.
so if we put CGL in at like 220,
Yeah,
so he just keeps it,
yeah,
and then we can just tinker as necessary.
yeah.
Cool, because it's, yeah, but that's
The main thing is making that first turn, and
in
after
fact,
that we can...
what I might do,
Gonna
make it, is do it
Sweet,
far
that's
lower.
good then.
And it gives us plenty of time.
Judex 5, Juliet Lima, read back correct to Delta current call
Yeah,
taxi.
good.
Right,
Okay.
so, standard brief, how many questions?
No.
Good.
Lima Tango uniform.
Right, do a
701.
pre-flight checklist then, please.
Lima
Okay.
Tango uniform. 701
Inspection security.
Contact
is
tower
complete.
118.7, good day.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Flight instruments.
So
Tower
I
on
have a
118.7
heading of 031
and
and an altitude of about 30 feet on 3006.
Noble 001, Frostmo
Yeah,
Charlie.
that checks. Fuel control
Noble
switches.
001, Frostmo
cut off
Charlie, runway
VFD.
8 taxi.
149 Toga Toga with LNAV
Charlie
VNAV,
1,
and I've
Alpha,
just got us at
Bravo.
9,000 in there. He just said climb as per the SID, which I guess he means just keep going up.
Ground China
Right.
Eastern 12.
We'll just be aware of that and see what happens. It might be
requesting
something that we get on
IFR
departure.
clearance to
Yeah. Okay.
Calgary.
Sorry, takeoff speeds.
Is me 137, 138, and 149.
No, 01, you
Yep.
can go ahead with your back.
ACAS pre-flight.
Is complete.
Good CDU pre-flight.
Is complete.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
So, 08, we're going that way, so we'll probably need to push that direction. The only
Yep.
thing is, it's a quick right turn. What I'll probably have is terrain, just to make sure if you
Yeah.
have weather.
That sounds-
And then,
sounds
like you
cool.
say, we just need to be careful of all these ridiculous turns, and I guess
Yeah.
speed. And the other big thing is we're not accelerating till 3,000 us.
Alright,
so that's a little bit different, so,
Yeah,
Cool,
that's okay. Yeah, just call for any speed intervenes. So
excellent.
come in. Good.
Any questions?
No.
Hey, I suppose I should get. Oh no, so you
Okay,
said Colin
well,
is
it's,
taxi, so we can go
oh,
whenever we like.
It's on
So we'll
anyway.
speak to the nice ground man.
Hello,
nice ground man.
Clear to the Calgary International Airport, Juneau 5 departure.
Hello, nice
Level
ground
island
man.
transition. Direct.
There is
Is
someone
actually
there.
someone out there?
Then a
Yeah, I
file.
think so.
Yeah, I'll try
Climb
that.
via SID, departure 133.9er.
Ground, flight, on the flight deck.
5511.
That's clear to Calgary via Juneau 5, level island transition. Direct Yankee Yankee Delta, then as filed,
Anybody
climb
there?
via SID 133.9 departures and squawk Y511, Apollo 73.
From Colera 73, read back correct, Delta current call taxi.
Complexity caller 73.
Oh, hello. Are you there now?
Round good day, Ryanair 22 Tango, with information Delta request IFR clearance to Calgary.
Good evening, Mr. Horgan.
Okay. Ryanair 22 Tango.
You may disconnect
Ground, good
the
morning,
external
request
power
number
and
3.
any bleed air. I can't remember if they put that on, and let me know when it's done.
China Eastern 1207, Juneau ground. Can you accept the Juneau 5 departure? The level island transition.
Sam. Yeah.
Roger, Kyoto Cruise, Calgary,
that's disconnected.
Cruise 5 passenger transition. Confirm Spock, China Eastern 1207.
Yes.
But no, sir, that wasn't your clearance. I'm asking if you can accept that.
Okay.
Go ahead, China Eastern 1207.
China Eastern 1207, Roger, sir. You're cleared to the Calgary International Airport. Juneau 5 departure.
Okay.
Level island
Good.
transition. Direct Yankee Yankee Delta. Then as filed. Climb via the SID. Departure 133.9.
go, if we do a-
5512.
A pressurised. We're already cleared for push, so we might as well do the rest of the before start stuff, but then
Juneau 5 departure, you know, with Delta transition.
When is the Legend
you
Peter
pass
back
us
with
with
us, or is he
the,
out back now? I'm not too sure actually.
Tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow?
Can't remember, yeah, I think it's either tomorrow or- yeah.
Okay.
He's probably golfing
I'm
today.
going to take them out because... Oh, what's that?
I think, yeah, he'll shower as if he does. It's not happening.
Sure. There you go, close in by. China Eastern 1207, read back correct.
That's
Delta
right, be
turn
fine,
call
sure.
taxi.
Okay,
Roger, information Delta China Eastern 1207.
Who's calling for taxi?
Go ahead, Grant.
Ground checks completed.
Copy Chinese 107.
Okay, stand by.
So flight deck door,
It's closed and locked.
passenger signs
on.
beacon,
Both
transponder
is off auto. And
full start complete.
so, ground flight deck.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are cleared for push, nose facing west.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, runway 08, taxi at Delta 1, Alpha, Bravo.
You want to be facing
Via
6-1
Delta
after
1,
the other.
Alpha, Bravo, Velocity 11 Whiskey. Who was calling for clearance before?
LZ 121 taxi.
LZ 121, clearance flight request, stand by your number 3.
Sometimes I just have to.
Copy.
Brakes released.
Ground Qantas 47 for taxi.
Qantas 47
Let me see
to the
what didn't
ground,
show anything.
runway 08, taxi via Charlie, Alpha, Bravo.
He screwed it up already. He has.
Charlie Alpha Bravo.
Yeah.
Have you
Runway
broke
8,
it already?
Have I broke it? Probably.
We a small technical problem.
This might cause a nose wheel to collapse, but let's see.
Ground velocity 738, request clearance to
Well,
Calgary as well.
Don't, because it's logic based.
Velocity 738, roger.
Yeah,
Clear
so I
flight
see.
request,
Doesn't
stand by your
it
number
thought
4.
the pushback was complete? So, right. So just press pushback now.
Oh, sorry, the
738.
person calling. Sorry, the person calling taxi. I didn't catch your call, son.
Right. Don't press anything now. Brakes released. Oh, there we go.
Ground, hello, Japan 95 Foxtrot. Request taxi to gate.
Right, I think.
Yeah.
to
Let's
be
let's
honest.
go right. We'll push into this little cul-de-sac.
Japan Air 951, run, roger. Juneau ground, good morning. Taxi ramp via Alpha Delta 1.
Roger. Starting 3 and 4. Start 3 and 4, please, Dan.
Starting 3 and 4.
Taxi, via Alpha Delta 1. Japan Air 951, thank you.
Bear J100 has just ordered chicken escalope
Ground
with seasonal
service,
vegetables. Lovely.
1290, request
Oh, is
taxi.
this our Kidderminster friend?
Yeah,
Speedbird 1290, push
He should come next year and cater.
Taxi.
you should.
Now, if we go straight back here, we can get out there.
Ground Chinese
I think he's pushing us all the way back into this cul-de-sac
cul-de-sac
behind us.
08.
Oh no, he's not.
Egypt Air
Rapidly
975,
pushing us in the middle
runway
of somewhere.
08, taxi via Charlie,
We can get out
Alpha
here.
Bravo.
Yeah.
You'll be following a Speedbird 747.
Roger,
Go ahead, Grant.
following Speedbird 747, runway 08, Charlie Chinese 1207.
Parking brake is set, and now we clear to start 1 and 2.
Okay,
Clear to start 1 and 2. We can get rid of the message and start 1 and 2.
Starting 1 and 2.
Double Air 01, Monarch Tower 187, good night.
Someone is enjoying this far too
Yes.
much.
Qantas 47 Heavy, contact Tower 187, good morning, I think.
147, contact L 1187, kiddo.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, contact Tower 18.7, good day. 18.7, velocity 11 Whiskey, bye-bye.
You're going to know I got 6
Okay,
hours
71, have you
kip
been calling for taxi?
after the last flight.
Yeah.
So it's absolute.
You did fall asleep on us during our flight,
Yeah, I
didn't you?
did. I was absolutely exhausted. And you were boring me. So.
Oh, thanks.
Ground below, join the
Go.
1471, requesting taxi.
Crack on with your stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
1471,
managed donation. While Dan is getting
7
ourselves
passes off the right
prepped,
side, runway
we will
08,
say thank you
taxi,
to
Charlie
Fishy.
1.
Love what you
Alpha,
do for a good
Bravo.
cause. Lesson 3. Thank you for your £10 donation, Fishy. You have been entered into the
Taxi,
draw. I believe
following
Orbix, is it this one?
777,
Orbix
runway
and
08,
FS2 crew.
FS2 crew,
So
yep.
there's two
For the
things to be given
747.
away. So it's FS2 crew for PMDG 747 and an Orbix scenery of your choice.
47 Charlie, ready taxi.
Speed 47 Charlie will be ready in about 30 seconds.
Roger.
Cool.
Charlie Eastern 1,
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
We got a British Airways.
Yeah, he wants us to move. Get out of the way. Bye-bye. I'll wait for your signal.
We've got speed brake auto again.
Bye.
Still
Love you. Love
carrying.
you.
Okay.
Missing you already.
1207, Roger, hold short behind the 74.
This setting makes me think of our time as Brokeback Mountain together.
Holding Charlie Eastern 1207.
I'll come back later here.
Hi, Luke MV07.
Right,
checking in from the uni.
Yes, please.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Anti-ice.
-2, but there's no. I can't see any precipitation,
No,
so
I mean,
we'll keep an eye on
clear.
it as we
Yeah.
depart.
Recall
Is checked, and you can get rid because we're expecting.
Order brake.
Is RTO.
Flaps.
20 selected.
Ground crew clearance.
He's waving at me in a funny way.
Okay, let's.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, request taxi.
Graham Brian at 2 Tango, you cut out halfway through? Yes, sir. It's going to be the Juneau 5 departure, level island transition, then the rest is as filed. Thank you, and could I have a score, please?
No.
So that wasn't your clearance, I was just making sure you could accept that. Oh, sorry, I can accept that, 2 Tango. Alright, 2 Tango, Roger, give me 1 second, I have your clearance. This is Speedbird 47 Charlie, after the 74 passes from your left, follow him, runway 8, taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Follow the 747 from the left and hold at 08, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
I assume that's him.
Yeah, I assume it's him. The other left.
Ryanair 2
Yeah.
Tango,
Oh no, there's
cleared
another
to
jump
the
bug coming from
Calgary
this way.
International Airport, Juneau 5 departure. Island
Oh, dear
transition
me.
by the file. Line be the
He appears to have stopped as well.
133.9.
Right.
Everybody seems to have stopped.
Traffic. What's this guy doing here?
I think he's just vacated, but he can't
Okay.
get off because of the jumbo there. Jumbo here. What I might do is just get us on Alpha and go from there
Yeah.
and just play ignorance.
What's the name of the cutie in the back? Oh dear.
Intersection Bravo 1.
Sam was out the back. He was sort of out back that way.
Alright,
Yeah.
so all craft, sorry, just passed.
He's moving now.
Who's calling, holding short?
So he's moving now, so if we just follow him.
Yeah.
Apollo 73 is requesting clearance to taxi at taxiway Bravo 1.
Full Air 73, taxi to hold short Alpha at Bravo 1.
Get a nice close look at this winglet.
Full short Alpha Bravo 1, Apollo 73.
Egypt Air 975, squawk mode, Charlie, contact tower 118.7, good night.
Yeah.
Speedbird 1290, request taxi.
WJT 12
Yeah.
12345.
It's not going to be too quick in
Taxi
case
hold
he's
short
only
Alpha
up here
Delta 1.
as the visuals.
I get my own special
Like
Simfest
that.
shirt.
Yeah.
I get to have a different colour.
Section to runway 5.
This is my Simfest shirt. It has the
Simfest
Simfest logo on it. Simfest crew, and my name, Craig.
Oh, user ID not found.
Yeah,
Nice.
it cannot be found.
I put him in as Craig.
Ground Brian at 2
Oh.
Tango, you cut out
Should be alright then.
Could be alright, unless he's not in the database.
Yeah, probably not.
Yes, sir, standby break, Shadow 1, you on?
Not in your own database.
I am special.
Shadow 1 on Bravo. Shadow 1, ready, taxi the ramp, taxi the ramp to Alpha Charlie 1. Taxi the ramp, Charlie 1. Shadow 1. Giant 1471, monitor. Giant 1471, contact tower 18.7, good day.
Over the tower on 1871, Giant 1471, thanks.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, contact tower 118.7, good night.
Tower 1187, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Bye.
I am the chosen
What's
one.
departure frequency?
On a bit of paper. Cabin. 1339.
Thank you.
Be 1999. Thank you very much for the
Giant
host.
1471, your sequence is the Egypt Air 777 ahead of you.
Tower Giant 1471, thanks.
And that's the load sheet.
I have a donation.
And a donation.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, heavy, your sequence is the Giant 747 ahead of you.
Roger,
Climb
Speedbird
47, contact departure.
Departure, course 47.
China Southern 1207 with me.
So, thank you very much, Jangro, for the £10 donation.
So
Very
you've
much indeed.
entered the draw?
Twice, in fact.
Yes.
Well, apparently it isn't putting it in the chat again. I need to have a look at that.
No, it's there, on here.
No?
Yep.
What, saying that he has been entered into the competition?
Oh, that bit. No,
Yeah.
that's not that bit.
Got another donation there as well. Dan.
Oh, blimey.
So there,
yeah, this is for Lugubrious Haddock. A £5 donation. Thank you very much.
Also been
There's 15 quid just like that. Thank you guys.
Yep, thank you very much.
Runway 8 clear for takeoff, one moment.
Good to see you boys working as you're tucking in. Yeah. You always seem to be eating Bear J100.
Yeah, or talking about food.
Or talking about food at least, yeah.
Egypt Air 970, or correction. Okay, Egypt Air 975 heavy, runway 8
not bad
minus and weight. Expect no delay to
Makes me hungry all the time.
5 mile finals to reset.
Group Flight NI, the abuse towards me has never finished, so it can't start if it's never finished. It's always been started.
Answer 643 traffic is a Egypt Air 777, heavy 777 that is lining up for runway 8. It will depart prior to your arrival.
I'm an unnamed person. Yep, I don't.
Who are these random mobile numbers that keep ringing me?
Velocity 11 Whiskey, Caddick departure.
Contact departure, Velocity 11 Whiskey.
That's a very good question, Bear J.
Egypt Air 975 heavy, wind 1903, runway 8, cleared for takeoff. Traffic is a RJ on the 2 mile final for runway 8, no delay.
Good luck. Even I would. No, he said we were ahead of the Atlas. Thank you, Jumbo Twat.
Yes. Or behind the Atlas, right.
Yeah.
Tower, speedbird 1290, in sequence for 1805. 08, sorry.
Get away. Get away. Get off.
Simply must have a cheese board.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we've got some actually at the moment,
Is that
really.
Speedbird 1290?
I don't know where he's going
I
now.
have no idea what's going
We're
on with
scared
that.
him off.
Yeah. Bye!
Speedbird 1290, Roger. Your sequence is a China Southern.
Yeah, he's pretty pot there.
Actually, stand by.
That's quite nose down. That's
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay, you're your sequence is China Eastern.
He literally landed.
Yeah.
Oh, genius.
I'm gonna land. I'm gonna land.
Before takeoff checklist then, please, Daniel.
Board takeoff checklist.
Sequence is behind the China Eastern.
Final load sheet.
It is acknowledged.
It is flaps.
Giant 1471.
Trim.
Giant
It's
1471 heavy.
600.
Takeoff briefing.
I've got nothing else to add.
Runway speed CPR VNAV.
Accept.
And cabin report.
47
Received.
Charlie heavy.
Transponder.
Runway 8, you'll be next.
What was that? I missed the first
I think it was
start.
hold short 08.
Hold short 08 will be before 7 Charlie. And it'll be Taro once we're on the runway.
Like Tara now.
Speed report
Tara
that
now.
Charlie heavy. I need you to pull up to the hold bars, sir.
Yeah, well, there's a plane in front of us. Twat.
We're just following the giant in front. 47 Charlie.
If he's running to be ready immediately, he doesn't need to
Roger.
worry.
Tower, China Eastern,
1471.
1207, my off frequency.
China Eastern 1207, Juneau Tower, Roger, and your sequence is a Speedbird 747 just ahead of you, sir. That's going to be your sequence. Giant 1471 heavy, 1903, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 08, John 1471, thanks for help.
No problem.
Not to be anything on approach, so.
No.
Yeah, we don't want to.
47 Charlie heavy, runway 8, line up and wait.
9.08. Beautiful 7 Charlie. Heavy.
Yeah, we don't want to go too wide with this turn.
China Eastern 1207, pull up to and hold short of runway 8, you'll be next.
Confirm after departure traffic line up to reach China Eastern 1207.
China Eastern 1207, say again?
Confirm line up after this Beaver, China Eastern 1207.
Bear G100, Benny is flying in the
China Eastern
left-hand seat.
1207, negative, pull up to and
And Dan
hold
is
short
on the right-hand
of
seat.
runway 8, you will be next.
And I'm sat behind.
Roger, hold short of runway 8, next for departure China Eastern 1207.
China 1471, heavy contact departure.
I just whack this on some
Departure,
random
John
thing so we don't
1471,
stop.
Aircraft Sierra 5, Julian Lima, Juneau Tower, you with me?
With you, China 5, Julian Lima.
Alright, Speedbird 1290, disregard what I said before, your sequence is going to be... your sequence is going to be the 737 just ahead of you, sir.
Yeah, sequence beyond me, 737.
Yeah, WJT 12345 here.
47 Charlie Heavy, wind calm, runway 8, clear takeoff.
Captain Echo 0, Speedbird 47 Charlie Heavy.
Setting thrust.
1207, runway 8, line
Thrust
up
ref.
and wait. Traffic is a Boeing 747.
Thrust set.
Roger.
Dodge Vector.
Roger, runway main line up to the reach, China Eastern 1207.
80 knots. Check. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up, please.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, heavy contact departure.
Contact departure, Speed 47 Charlie Heavy. Thanks very much. See you.
06. UB5106 now, John 1471.
Departure, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
1471.
Go on.
Jam 1471 radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230. Climb and maintain flight level 230, John 1471.
Departure, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie Heavy on the Juneau 5, passing through 1800.
Beaver 47 Charlie Heavy, anchorage center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Speedbird 47 Charlie Heavy.
I got my own little Facebook stalker now.
42, turn right direct.
Ultra KRSK is now
Turn right
stalking
direct.
me.
Oh well, it's better than you stalking other people.
Well, yeah.
Terrain.
Yeah, turning away from it, aren't we?
You didn't get a pull up, so
Yeah.
got to 1600 feet there. Interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
Flaps 10, please.
Flaps 10.
Giant 1471, turn left direct level island.
Flaps 5.
Then left to level island, John 1471. Egypt Air 975, contact anchorage center 132.3, good day.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
If you want to set standard as well.
Yep. Standard set.
142, cross lands at 5,600, cleared
Passing
LDA X-ray runway 8
Flight
approach.
level 50 now.
Cross 5,600.
Oh, Russians, eh? Very nice.
Might as well keep it 220 for this turnaround bar low.
Yeah, I think so.
The Russian ladies can be quite nice.
Should just intervene 220 because I think after Barlow it'll try. In fact, do you want to just go to the up bug and then we'll...
Sorry, I missed.
Runway 8 approach.
Do you want to just accelerate us to the up bug and then we can clean up? It's not going to make that much difference then. That run should be light.
Indeed.
Damn, we got a donation as well.
Okay, do that in a sec. Yeah, flaps up, yeah.
Flaps up. After takeoff checklist.
Landing gear.
2359, descend and maintain 7,000.
Up. Aircon pressurization.
We are pressurizing.
Altimeters.
Standard passing 82, climbing 230.
Checked. Okay. Jorkland, £5. Watch out for them mountains. Thank you, Jorkland. Yeah, it won't be the last time we're saying that on this trip. And another entry for the prize draw.
These mountains look quite small fry compared to some things that'll come later.
So Jews OJD doesn't flight level start at 18,000 feet in US?
Passing 10, flight level 230.
They do, but because we are climbing to a flight level, we actually set the standard pressure, even though that we're below. Once we're clear to a flight level, then we set a standard the pressure. Once we're clear to an altitude, then we set to the local pressure. So it's not when we. So there's a transition altitude, and then once we go above that, we go standard. Once we go below that, then we set the local
Beaver 47 Charlie Heavy, turn left direct level island, resume on navigation.
Right level island, so enough. Beaver 47 Charlie Heavy, thanks. That's the one we deleted, isn't it? But that Sierra Quebec mic is on top of it, isn't it? Yeah.
A320 Geek, if you go to Just Giving, then you don't need to use your PayPal there, I don't think. So,
get rid of the speed intervene then as well.
LNAV are on.
Not too sure.
Get rid of the intervene.
There we go. Sorry, yeah.
Giant 1471, contact Anchorage Center 132.3.
Contact Anchorage Center 132.3,
lovely scenery.
I'll just get you the link to Just Giving, 1 second.
Over to 132.3, John 42, thanks. Beaver 47 Charlie, contact Anchorage Center 132.3, good day.
Anchorage 132.3, thanks very much indeed. It's Beaver 47 Charlie.
The A320 Geek, if you prefer to donate through Just Giving, then there are multiple different ways that you can donate that way. Whereas if you donate through Streamlabs, it's only through PayPal, I believe. So.
And I'm sorry, did you say the LDA runway 08 or the RNAV?
Yorkland, yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Yep.
And the same on the way down.
Yep.
Airframe 560
Commanding as well.
And Raven flight 9.
Just going to join 1471 with you.
Ultra, yeah, you're correct as well.
Good afternoon.
Alpha 1215. No, that's not the case anymore. So all the Just Giving donations are automatically downloaded into the system and sent to the flight deck. So we don't have to do any manual intervention now. They're automatically
Anchorage, hello, Speedbird
sent.
47 Charlie Heavy, climbing flight level 230.
Speedbird 47 Charlie Heavy, Anchorage Center, good evening. Speedbird 47 Charlie, time maintain flight level 370, taking altitude leaving.
370 leaving 17,000 now. 47 Charlie Heavy.
Roger.
Yes.
Raven flight 918 after departure fly runway.
Yeah, so that's sort of a new addition into the sim that all the Just Giving donations are automatically downloaded. And I might have coded that module that did that bit, so it's a little bit skeptical that it works, but it has been working well so far. So the only one that doesn't seem to be working too well at the moment is sort of the Twitch module, posting messages into Twitch chat. The competitions module seems to be working fine, I believe. And we have got a competition ongoing to win FS2 Crew 747
Okay, so we've got a slight increase on
orbit
zero fuel
scenery
weight.
of your choice. So the minimum donation is £5, and you'll be entered into the competition to win one of those two prizes. Hello Flight Sim Andy, hello Mango.
Mango must be having lunch at college.
Oh yes, luncheon.
Yes.
Luncheon.
Caviar, quail's egg.
Egypt Air 975
Passing 200, climbing 370, started set, cross check.
How's Flight Sim Andy today? Mikey and Smith, how are you doing?
Anchorage Center Charlie Easter 1207 passing level.
Oh damn, very posh.
230
What else did you have with your lamb, Mango?
Roger, China Eastern 1207 passing level 330.
Oh, you've got Bear aroused. Now that we're talking about food. The mashed potato.
Is your iPad charged over there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Can we check? Can we switch because this is dying? It's not charging.
Oh, it's a different connection.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, well, it's going to die then.
Maybe just turn off the screen for a bit so it can actually charge rather than. So that's the problem. Those ones don't charge.
Flight 9-way, radar contact, finally flight level 240, wind able, turn.
I had a chicken tikka sandwich, I'm in the wrong job. Group flight, as long as you've got a job, it's fine. Mango's still in school.
Oh, it won't just be normal mash. These will be like potatoes grown on the side of a mountain in Venezuela.
Yes. How would you do your mashed potato?
And the butter in the mash will come from those one of those cows that they raise in South America where they like. That's going to annoy me. The really, really expensive meat, like for a Cuban meat, it's like $2,000.
No, I can't remember. No. I know what you mean though.
Air France 561 contact, Anchorage Center on 13.
Kobe beef.
That's it. Yeah.
$50-50 ratio butter and potatoes and some heavy cream.
Oh, it just sounds amazing. Who is responsible for dinner tonight?
Jimmy and
Swiss Air 611 contact.
Sam, I believe.
Do we know what they're making?
Nope.
Vancouver 134.4.
Jimmy normally rustles up something quite nice, so it should be okay.
He does, yeah.
The lasagna last night was very nice.
Yeah.
Good, glad you liked it. Everybody survived, that's the main thing.
I'm suffering a little bit,
morning.
but...
I, what can only describe as what I thought was a fart filled the bowl. There is that advantage of doing it very early morning. It's having the peace and serenity to go in peace. Because there's nothing worse than being in there, hearing everyone walking by and you're trying not to cause an issue.
A diplomatic incident.
Egypt Air 975, runway 35.
Oh, you mean chives? Oh, really? Yeah, I do like loaded potato skins.
Green onions.
Ultra, yeah. I'm 90 kilos as well.
okay. Yeah. We should be able to do that. So, remember, of course, everybody, we are running...
Oh, 320.
Oh, actually,
interestingly, the alert isn't alerting either, Craig.
No.
No.
I shall try and restart said module.
Well, thank you very much for your £12, A320 Geek. That will get you a couple of entries into the giveaway. And I've been informed that we are only £140 from getting 9 grand on this leg.
Yes.
Therefore, I'm going to put a hold in at Calgary, and we're going to hold until we have reached the target of 9 grand. And I will sit here and we will go round and round and round and round and round. So, how many people have been watching? 158, so basically, how much short are we? 140?
Yeah.
If everybody donated £1, would make it.
Yeah.
So
However, that wouldn't get you in the competition, so you're better off donating a £5.
So if everyone in the chat donates a £5, that gets us to 9 grand, and we land, and it's job done. Bear in mind, this all goes to charity. None of the donations go to us. We take 0% from it. All goes to helping Mental Health Research UK, and we research the charities we raise money for very carefully, and they make 95% of their donations go on research and support. So there's no pay, you know, it's not like we're giving this and it's going to some CEO and his wages or the like. So you can guarantee that of your £5 you give, £4.99 of it will actually be going to helping people, and the 1 penny is purely for the administration of doing it. To be fair, because we're in a simulator, I can add as much fuel, or in PSX we can fuel freeze, so we never actually run out of fuel. So literally, I could go around for the rest of Worldflight in a circle overhead Calgary. So it's up to you. Like I say, you could all get together, get a nice little train going, all of you donate a £5, job done. We could even have it done before we reach top and climb. Bearing in mind a £5 is like the cost of a coffee in Starbucks. It's not like we're asking for hundreds of pounds. It literally is a decision of... Is that for us? Is that our literally it's a case of going, oh, tomorrow maybe I won't have the coffee, I will help support charity.
Ah, there we go. Thank you, Yorkland. Another £5 and another ticket for the competition. Let's get this 9,000 started off. Kappa HD.
Kappa HD.
Thank you, Yorkland. Brilliant. 1,000 to go.
You know, a lot of people probably pay what to go for things. Thank you, Hazard, for your £10. That gets us to 125. We're almost within £100. I know we keep draining your bank account, but you can be happy it goes to helping people. And I think anyone that has dealt with people with mental health issues realise how
I'm not going to help you.
How shit it is for everyone, not just the person suffering, but those friends and family around them as well. And we will say thank you very much to Torstein E for your £5, so that's 120 we're at now. So get in there. Exactly. The worst thing is it's not the boredom of watching us hold, it's the boredom of having to listen to me rant and rave about how you can all give us £100 and stop being tight bastards forever. So that's all we really need. It doesn't take a lot. Oh, very good. It appears a lot of people don't like me. Prop forward, thank you for your £5. Excellent. Like in the background, all you could hear there was his overspeed going on. Fishy, thank you very much again, Fishy, for your £20 donation.
Oh, 20? Wow, that gets...
I should probably have kept count. Oh,
Fishy, that gets you 4 tickets into the competition as well.
English, thank you for your tenner. He does not want to be responsible for a smoking hole somewhere near Calgary. Don't worry, Tom, I will still be a smoking hole on landing. I reckon that gets us to about £100 remaining. Thank you very much for all your donations, however much I sarcastically take the piss about this. I like I say, it does help people who live incredibly tough lives having to deal with this, and their friends and family. I was talking to a friend recently who goes to visit her gran once a week, who is suffering from dementia, and she says how difficult it is that when she walks in, her gran basically not just doesn't recognise her, but for some reason has decided that she's the enemy in some way, and basically whenever she walks in the room, screams at her until she leaves the room. So that's the kind of thing, you know, the help and support to deal with that is incredible, and it's so hard to go through. And thankfully, we have another story. I don't want to be the whole, oh, Mungo has donated £5. Wow, that's almost like 0.0000001 of your inheritance. No, thank you very much, Mungo.
Thank you,
Mungo.
Poor students and all that, probably,
yeah,
I'm
an
sure.
actual student who is actually poor, who is donating. So we very much appreciate that. Excellent. We might even do it before we get to I wonder where YYD, Cold Lake, maybe? Let's look. Oh, YYD's Houston, Smithers. See? If people donate quick enough, we won't be in the hold long enough for me to start doing accents and impressions. We almost got a little bit of a train going there.
Yeah, we did go. That was pretty impressive.
But it kind of has stalled in the station now. This is like a leaves on the rail kind of thing. So I reckon that got us to maybe 90 odd quid remaining. So
somewhere around there.
So that's only, what, 8 people to donate?
Yeah.
8 people to donate a £5. So literally, if you have not donated so far, you're getting a
Well, no, it'd be more than that. It would be 16 people to donate a £5.
This is why I don't do a job that involves counting.
Or 8 people to donate a tenner.
Yes.
But considering there are 100 and something odd people watching, it's not,
you know, Twitch is provided for free. It's a week-long entertainment for free. If you were to go to the football to watch such entertainment as this, you'd be paying 60, 70 quid. So I think this cost of a £5 as a way of saying, oh, yeah, thank you for sitting here entertaining us all hours of the day for a week. We very much appreciate it. That'd be very nice. Here, have £5 that you can give to charity and help people. And I just won't bother buying a pint. Yes, please. Coke, something like that, please.
This is a lot more entertaining than any football match ever.
Exactly. Although we can make it semi. Have you ever slept with a granny? Like them.
You had to ask me that question, didn't you? Thank you, Benny.
I was thinking like Wayne Rooney.
Oh right, no, no, not like
pictures.
that.
I don't want
not
to
like that. No. No, not like that. Only the granny I'm married to. Is that
oh, she's not a granny, is she?
Well, she is technically. So yeah.
Is she? I actually,
but she's
awkward.
Yes.
Are we nearly there yet?
Of all the people to ask.
Dear.
Would you have asked Peter? No, you could ask Peter, couldn't you? Yeah.
So, people could donate now to break the awkward silence. That would be useful.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a biggie.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a biggie. It's a biggie.
And why have we got a config flaps warning with it? That's interesting. Okay, well, let's turn the alarm off. No. Well, that's interesting.
You might just have to put them out and in again.
No.
Rag!
What have you done?
Well, they've definitely not come out because there's been no change to the pitch or the speed.
Oh. So what was the donation after all that?
Mungo, if you can hear, thank you for giving us some of your inheritance. It is very much appreciated, and you can see that some poor student is willing to donate such a large amount to help. I think we leave in silence.
Oh,
yes!
Better.
Yes!
Better.
Gary, I love you. I've only pulled the circuit breakers. It's still going.
Yeah, you've still,
you've still
broken it.
Whoops. Get them out.
Superb, Mungo. Thank you very much indeed.
Get them actually travelling.
Awesome.
Yeah, 9.7.
No, that's what he's injected config flaps.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Roger that. Great Speedbird 47 Charlie. What's your plan Mach number cruise?
82.
Yeah. Anchorage Speedbird 47 Charlie. We're currently 82.
Roger, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Maintain Mach 80 for Charlie.
Back to 0 for Speedbird 47 Charlie. Boo! Don't like going slower. Oh, it's not that different. And we got stonking tailwinds.
So that gets us in at 1517Z, and we're due in at 1535. So the thing is, if they sequence as early and there's no delay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's when they sequence, then you turn up and it's like still clusterfuck. Mungo, thank you very much for breaking the sim. The next donation is for £1.2 million for us to buy a new simulator.
We have a in-trail sequence going on. I apologize. You'll be talking
Test Flight 357, that's not that Andy, that's a different Andy.
So I haven't actually added up where we are at.
Yeah, that's good. We have actually retained all these, that's good.
But I can't remember where we were.
We were 140, and I think all of them just about count.
Oh, I've lost one, so that one doesn't count. 50.
50.
55. 65. 85. 90. 95. 105. 110. 120. 125. Because he is friggin' awkward. 137. So we're actually £3 short. So I'm sure someone can stick at least another fiver in to get us to the target.
But what you've seen there, guys, even if you just give a fiver, how quickly it all mounts up. So there's £135 charity already.
But
in a few minutes.
Yeah. Momentarily, when someone decides.
Fair 975 contact Vancouver on.
We'd like to see someone new, because we do get supported very well by the same people. But I'm sure there's new people.
Well, Lugubrious Haddock was a new one on me, and Ooh Fishy also.
Fishy did one earlier this morning. He definitely did one this morning.
But perhaps not somebody who's watched before
Yeah.
this week, which is good.
Yeah. You see, you get to have your name read out on stream. What more can you want in life? In fact,
it does seem to be
the next person to donate.
Yes.
In their donation message, if they put a song, Dan will serenade you with the song.
Not.
No, he's agreed to it now. Therefore, next donation, name the song, and Dan will serenade you.
I have to know it.
Oh yeah, we'll find it. I'll find it on YouTube if needs be. Oh, we have a donation.
Oh.
I don't think this will be the song one though, because I think
that was too quick. Yeah, good.
All fishy, but it doesn't want to mess things up though. Don't worry, you have not messed anything up. It is Craig who has messed things up. So basically, in order to have it come through, we almost have to trick the system that there's something wrong with the aircraft. Unfortunately, it wasn't for some reason showing the warnings. Craig tried to fix that, but unfortunately by fixing it, all he's done is cause this to happen. Interestingly, actually, oh no, it must stop on the stream as well. I was going to say. So I was going to say on the stream, they'd be able to hear it, but actually putting the circuit break should stop it for them as well.
Probably.
I also believe there should be a donation from Craig.
For breaking stuff, yes.
For breaking
absolutely. But that fiver from Ooh Fishy may have taken us over 9,000.
I do believe that would have taken over £9,000. So thank you very much for your support. We're aiming for 15, so there's only another 6 to go. So if anyone wants to donate £6,000 to get us there, that'd be quite useful. But there will be plenty of giveaways as well going on, especially later on in the week. There's some pretty big giveaways, so you need to not hold out for them. But oh, there's another donation. Oh my, oh no.
No.
This is a test message. This. This is a test run, so these ones don't count.
Giant 1471, contact Vancouver Center on 134.4, good day.
13. Nice try.
You must have injected the wrong Q code.
That's probably a traffic overtaking you at this time.
Good. Jamaican users, so we do everything on Zulu time. So if it's dark in North America, where we are at the moment, then it's dark in the sim. So actually, if you walk out of the sim outside now, it's it's 1:30 in the afternoon, nice sunny day, but in here it's dark.
It actually almost starts to feel jet laggy because you're actually tired by not sleeping a lot. Your sleep schedule's all over the place. And like Dan says now, we're sat in the dark here and it's bright sunshine outside. But because we're going down the west coast of America pretty much, that daylight will come here just as it's getting dark outside. So you'll be like, oh right, it's daylight, it's morning-ish, but it's actually evening. So it can almost lead to jet lag. Either that or the alcohol. Did quite well last night.
Did okay. If we were running an hour late, I might have...
47 Charlie, contact Vancouver Center on 134.4. Let him know that you are at Monty.
Vancouver on 134.4 with our Mac. Thanks very much indeed. Speedbird 47 Charlie. See you.
Anytime.
Oh, sorry, I cut him off. Oh. I feel a bit guilty doing that. Vancouver, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie Heavy, and we're holding Mac decimal 80.
Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Luke Williams, thank you very much. He's given us 80 Great British Pounds just to top it up a little bit further. I assume just a top up is what he means, and he does not know a song called Just a Top Up.
Good.
Just a top up, I don't know.
Good. A little top up. Ah.
It is UTC, yes, or fishy. Which works quite well for us, because obviously we're UTC based anyway. But I can imagine it's quite difficult for some of the other teams where they've got UTC time, a local time, and a sim time, which are all completely different.
And it's dead easy to, because what PSX does, so there's a program that connects PSX, these screens and the aircraft simulation to P3D, tells it where it is, how fast it's going, what altitude it's at and all the rest. And it also has a time sync function, so whatever time we set in PSX, in Zulu time will be the same time in the sim. So it's dead easy just to set Zulu, which happens to be local time in the UK, and it just syncs up the P3D.
It's not going to be daylight Canada, we're really far west. We must be about 6 hours difference, so 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's probably about
8 hours.
Morning,
yeah, it's 8 hours.
So you can see it is starting to brighten up, but it is still dark.
It was 3 AM when we left Juneau, local time.
I haven't seen a donation come through from you in a little while, so no. Oh, let's talk about shit aircraft. Who likes a Dash 8? Nobody.
Oh no, Tiger Woods likes Dash 8. He likes flying Dash 8. So you might have one fan in here.
I like the fact
just
that
one
of my best friends has finally decided to come and say hello after ignoring me for like 3 months. And the only thing he can do in there is refer to me as Matt Davis. Twat.
13575.
Oh, so it pops up on stream but not... okay, Joe. Yeah, it hasn't come through in the sim, so we haven't seen it. But, yeah, what was the song then?
No, I'm sure you didn't pick a song, did you, Jocelyn?
No, you definitely picked a song.
You wouldn't do anything like that.
Right.
Cute.
I love how many people now abusing the Dash 8. No, the only reason I'm joking is because Cunners underscore is a real world captain. I can't believe they even have captains on the Dash 8, but never mind, on the Dash 8. And therefore, I am just mocking him.
Just literally, it would go horribly wrong.
Oh, no, because they won't fall off, will they? So.
Request center goods, morning Chinese from 1207.
No, that's okay, flaps 1 is alright.
3, usual, 8 for pilot.
Well, it's because you went to 30.
30, yeah.
Chinese.
Then
Chinese from 1207.
Maybe try doing the gear up and down?
no, because the gear's gone, hasn't it? That warning's gone.
No, but I mean that'd be how you get config flaps.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yorkland, it's just done by psx.net, which is the thing that connects PSX to P3D.
I'm just looking in the thingy bobby. The config flaps is flaps not in takeoff position when aeroplane on the ground, airspeed less than V. We have more fuel and switches in engine 2 or 3. I don't know if we try. Yeah. Oh, I got rid of it!
It's gone.
I done it, Gary! I fixed it!
It's
Yay! But
Oh.
there it is that it thinks it's trying to take off, doesn't it? The flaps on take off position when airplane. Does it think the airplane's on the ground? Or oh, that sounded like something happened. Oh yeah, it's because you've done that. Flaps not taking position when airplane on the ground. Airspeed. No.
Ah. Yeah. Well,
interesting. It made the sound.
Yorkland, no, when you're using PSX and PSX.net, it's written into PSX.net, external sim, rather. So, yeah, it just does it. It's very cool.
So, the problem there then, when did config flaps start?
When Mongo donated.
So, what we do is we inject a free ICAS warning message, and it's nothing to do with what PSX uses. I think what happened, because it goes to the master. What's MAWIA stand for? Master Oral Warning and Alerting System or something?
warning.
The MAWIA got confused, so when you pull the oral warning, that shuts up the speakers, but doing that resets the entire MAWIA system. That's
Right.
PSX.
No, that's interesting, because someone's just noted that the thrust limit was go around, not climb. So for some reason it thinks it's been on approach or on the ground. It's somehow.
So when I then reset the air ground logic using the landing gear, primary alternate, because that then resets the air ground. So if you listen, right, you get the click. We didn't hear it that time. But you know we heard that thud, that was the landing gear override popping out, because it depowers the solenoid. If I then put that back in, was that what reset it, or was it the Mawia did it? Because the Mawia
It was the Mawia that did it, yeah.
Okay. Well, there we are then.
Fixed it.
Pleasure.
But Craig still has to donate as an apology.
There we go. Yeah, because I think just essentially we sent PSX a message that confused it, so we had to try and reset, which is why you'll see all sorts of odd things like go around when we're in the cruise and all that sort of stuff.
Really? Like serious?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, but...
I don't know if it's cooking related or what.
Yeah, but still, to need a fire extinguisher is pretty bad.
When they're playing with an inverter.
Are they?
I don't know.
Can you pass me the tech log, please?
I can pass you the tech
We should
log.
probably put all this in the tech log.
Yeah. Crag broke.
Yes. Mungo donated.
Yes. Crag broke.
So you just reset some CBs and then it started working.
It was the right CB. It was resetting the master warning system.
Oh, okay.
It was the one that got it. You made the aircraft think it was taking off.
Yeah. What, I did?
Yes.
Oh, through a donation?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. How did that happen?
Yep. We have a tech log now. Put
Sweet.
technical things in. Constellation. Oh, so terrible, so terrible. No, that's fine. I haven't been around much either, to be fair. So, and various holidays and then work. So, although I'll be around a lot more in the evenings from the very near future, as I am no longer going to be doing my job. So, I will be about most evenings, I would have thought.
Oh, is that official now? You're now
Yeah, 10th of
an
March.
office worker?
Well, 10th of March.
Cool.
It works quite well. So I wanted to go to PAC South, and but I could only just about get. So I could arrive on the day it started at like 6 o'clock in the evening. So I'd be there for 2 days, and then I was sat across him. I was like, yeah, well, I'm happy to do it, but I need these sets of days. And he's like, yep, any days off, just email me. So I'm like, result.
Fair enough.
Oh, Tupolov would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome, ultra, to see something different. I used to love when I went to Leeds Bradford International and Balkan Holidays and bringing a TU-154. I'm like, oh. Yeah, Mungo. I'm just fed up of all you little squealy kids paying 150 grand to become pilots. They can't be bothered talking to you anymore, so I'm going to go work in the office instead. Hello, Ryan. It sort of is a game, yeah. It's a home-built flight simulator. We're not using X-Plane, we're using P3D for the visuals, so Lockheed Martin P3D, and then the avionics suite and the logic behind all the hardware is Aerowings PSX. Morning, Chaos. How's it going?
Hi, Chaos. Hello.
You have a lot to answer for, Chaos. I watched quite a few of your Factorio streams, and then Cunners said, oh yeah, it's quite good. So I started playing, and I played the game non-stop for 6 days straight. Literally 6 days straight. It got to one point where I needed the toilet, and I stood up, and you know the good old... You know, in the good
Is there
old,
any way to escape this?
You know, in the good old days, like when you used to play the PlayStation, you'd get calluses on your fingers. Well, I stood up and my hand was like in mouse shape. I was like, it hurt to move my fingers. So, but I even did it on the easier setting, so they'd only attack if you attacked them. So the next thing is to do it again with a little bit more difficulty, having to build up defences. But I got so into it, like, you know.
It is a very cool little game.
Oh, it's amazing.
Really, really.
And I was like, you know,
I've never
really
played it.
Oh, you should, yeah, get it.
What is it?
It is
Factorio.
So basically, the idea is you want to launch a rocket.
Yeah.
But in order to launch a rocket, you need to build this part, and in order to build this part, you need to get this part, and in order to get that part, you need to mine, have metal plates. In order to get metal plates, you have to mine iron.
Right.
But resources are limited, and you're just one person. But what you do is build conveyor belts or trains or what, and it's all about it's resource. Yeah, it's resource management.
Yeah.
Right.
And then of course, so what you would do is, so you'd have something making metal plates, but then from those, some things would need metal plates to make things, some would need cogs, so you need another conveyor line to go make cogs, but then it's how many of the metal plates you take to make cogs, because it takes two metal plates to make a cog, and it's all about resource management.
And ratios.
And ratios. And what it took me ages to realise is, I kept running out of oil until I realised you could then actually use the chemical plant or whatever to make heavy oil into light oil, and then light oil into, and then I was like, I was away. Once I'd figured that out, I was away.
And then because you tend to need lots of petroleum gas.
Yes.
So, then you can get to a point where you could use heavy oil to make light oil to make petroleum.
Yes, so I did.
But by then my setup was just like this spaghetti of pipes, and it's just a mess. And I had to think,
no, mine was very neat.
No, I'm all.
I'll have to send you my.
Yes.
When you complete the game, it does a save of the finish, so I can show you it. That was quite good. It is. But it's your fault, 'cause I was on 2 minds whether to get it. And I watched you play. I'm like, actually, this is right up my thing. Is there a nuclear reactor?
Yeah. So you start collecting uranium, unless that's a new patch.
Oh yeah,
you can collect uranium.
I do need to go it again because they brought in the train as well that can move oil as well, didn't they? They made a carriage which I didn't have before, so that was annoying. Awesome, yeah, we will have to. I do need to get involved in it a little bit more. We need to have a little group thing. For those that are interested, Gary's just sent that. That is the real CDU from a real aircraft. They're just trying to get it all working.
Probably might be better in the front one.
I'll try this one as well if that's better. So that's the next big thing. We've got 3 real-world CDUs, so we're just trying to get them working. Okay. I think the only thing that annoyed me is there's no way to have a continual server, is there? Because that's the thing, is someone has to host, someone has to have the save game. Whereas if there was a continual server that I could play in the morning, and then Dan comes home and carries it on in the evening, that'd be much better. It's the fact that
pick it up. Yeah.
We're having to constantly just kind of like, right, we all need to be about. Meow Life, well, they're talking about oil. Well, Colours is your man for that, but Airport CEO is good, and the Sim Airport is good as well. The only problem is I've done something very bad.
Yes.
COD.
Why?
Because it's gone back to World War II. Yeah, it just reminds me of the youth of. Do you ever play Moha? Medal of Honor Allied Assault.
No. Maybe. Is that quite old?
Very, really old. You must be. I must be like. This must be 15, 16. When
Moha
came out.
I might have.
See, Connors knows freeze tag. So this is like the happiest memory of my childhood. So there's 2 things in Moha. Let me see, I'm just intrigued on it. 2002 it was released, so that's what, 15 years old? That's not bad, guess. 15 years old.
Okay.
So I had a mode called freeze tag, where basically you would shoot someone, and rather than them dying, they'd freeze, they couldn't move.
Right.
But people in their team had a laser as well, and you would hold down E, see I even remember the keys, and you would basically laser them for 5 seconds or whatever to unfreeze them, and then be alive to play the game. But basically, you know, the idea was is once the whole team, the opposition were frozen, you would win. However, on freestyle, on this mode, is TK was not on because in theory, all you did was freeze them. So all we used to do is there was a map called the Hunt. Said that very carefully. The Hunt, where you would start off. So one team would start off by the church, and one team would start on like a snicket or like a little road. So all you used to do is all your team would run off. Then there'd be me, Nick, and a few others. We'd lob nades and basically freeze our whole team. And then all you do is you knew it was like 5 seconds to unfreeze them. So you just go unfreeze. You'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stop unfreezing them. So they stay because they're still in the game and can see everything that's happening, but can't move. They'd be like, unfreeze it! And the chat would be mental. It literally is the best trolling I've ever done in my life. But what you would also do as well is eventually you'd hope someone on the other team would notice and they'd do the same. And basically there'd just be like 4 people just running around, starting to unfreeze, starting to unfreeze, no, starting to unfreeze. And the other best thing ever, yeah, Medal of Honor Allied Assault or Mohar. The other thing we used to do is there was one, I can't remember what it is, I think it was Stalingrad, but basically there was a block of flats and then there was, in the middle, there's a courtyard. And all you used to do in there is go in there and you'd throw smoke. And you got to remember, this is 15 years ago, so volumetric smoke basically slowed the PC like no end. So when you had like 10 people throw it, and literally you must have been getting 1 frame every 10-15 seconds. And it was pistol whipping only, and it was just hilarious. I'm not joking, I would be playing it with tears rolling down my face. So yeah, I was like, right, I'm gonna get COD again and live the dream. And then the other one I've got is the new one that everyone's playing.
PUBG or whatever.
No, I've already got PUBG. No, what's it called? Fortnite, which is basically PUBG but with building in it, from what I've seen. I've only played the demo, but one of my mates plays it a lot, so she said get that. So yeah, lots of Steam opportunities. But yes, so Chaos, it's your fault that I have no life. We should do that. We should have a little Simfest Factario evening.
Yes, that'd be quite cool.
Quite cool.
Yeah.
Because the thing is as well, the more people that join the server initially, it's easier. Because you all spawn with a mining drill and whatever, so you can just get straight on it.
Crack on, yeah.
Publica is wonderful.
Run that first bit where you're hacking at coal yourself.
Yeah.
At iron, yeah.
What's Publica?
Player Unknown Battlegrounds.
Ah.
It's basically the new H1Z one.
Right.
You know what H1Z1 is?
Nope.
So, I think it's up to 100 players. You all parachute onto an island with nothing, and you run around looting buildings for weapons and the like. And it's basically last person surviving wins. But there's also a toxic fog coming in, so it forces people together. So you can kind of play sneaky initially, or you can go all out conflict. It's really good.
Cool. Are you all against one another then? Are you, or do you work as a team?
So you can work as a team or against other teams, or it's just individual.
Right.
I'm not too bad at Publica. Not too bad. But the problem is it's only the maximum you can have on a team is 4. So unless you buy your own server and your own server, I don't think you can actually just get your own server. Well, this is the problem. After MW2, I just got so bored with the like overpowered weapons and the spawn raping. But so I'm kind of going back to it, knowing I will play it for. So I once broke a TV playing COD. Because I got so angry I threw the Xbox controller at the TV and cracked it. I do get... Cunners is aware the level of anger I get. You know, if you... well, everyone's seen the famous German playing Counter-Strike or whatever it is, and he won't let him log in. Do you know the one I mean?
No. I was trying to listen, see if that was for us.
Have you never seen the really German actor?
No, I haven't.
Basically, this is me. I think he's German. Beamer 47 Charlie, Mac decimal 80. What was that? I couldn't hear
We go
it.
faster. I think we go
Yeah,
a lot faster.
how fast do you want us to go?
Yeah. Was it sorry, 47 Charlie, you want us to go faster?
Yeah, as fast as you
Oh,
like.
yeah. How fast do you want us to go? 47 Charlie. Okay, we'll do 9-0 just because we can. 47 Charlie.
I got to 8-9-ish.
Okay.
Oh no, look. 9-0 my belt. I used to Battlegrounds used to be like a new great Battlefield. Sorry, used to be a new great. I was like, so nice, something different. But then it just became a shit as well. I think the problem is I just get very angry in games as is.
Really? You don't strike me as that sort of person.
Nick, literally, I would be. The worst part is I'm like get so apoplectically angry. I'm like, I've never played this shit again. Then 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh, it might be better now. Get back into it. It's I wish I could find it. There's a really good documentary about how they develop computer games, and basically they're gambling machines. All these games.
Yeah.
So that's how they do it. They're basically you'll win one, so you get the high and the euphoria of that. Then you'll lose and lose and lose and lose and lose, and just as you're about to give in, they'll give you a little win again.
Yeah.
And then you'll lose and lose. Then they'll give you a big win, and they basically use gambling logic behind it.
Yeah. It's sort of an addiction, really, isn't it?
They are nice. Nick, what do your engines sound? Oh yeah. Constant drone. It's just how loud they. I still need to jump seat you though. I still think that'll be a good laugh. Do you know what happened? So Nick has known me since I was 12, 13 maybe.
Yeah.
And so he's the captain of the Dash 8. It's parked there. The only people on board are me, Ron, 2 hostess and the first officer, and he wouldn't even let me turn the seatbelt sign on. I'm like, can I flick a switch? He was like, no. I went, can I turn the seatbelt sign on? No.
What a stint.
I know. And it's like, all I wanted to do was flick one switch.
Yeah.
So I pulled the fire hand and I did.
Yeah.
It's like, ouch. Well, Pixel Nest, the new one is gone back to its roots of World Wars. Literally, all I've done is download it. I haven't even run it. I downloaded it before coming here, so I haven't even had a chance to play it yet. So we shall see. I have no doubt I will. To be fair, that is very true. He has known me since I was 13 and therefore gave me free food, and that would make me all happy.
Yeah, I'd keep Benny happy. Free food.
It's quite amusing to catch it because one of the guys I work with keeps going, hey, is your mate coming in again soon? He really likes the dessert. Oh, BA-ERJ. BA-ERJ, the guy above you, Cunners, used to fly in ERJ. Is he like your hero? Would you take him for dinner in Kidderminster?
132.6.
1337, I thought he said.
Good
So
guess.
to 133.7, speed of 47 Charlie.
COD
It hasn't
simply
corrected it, so let's go with it.
Yeah. With shallots and basic parsley sauce bliss.
No.
What did you think it was?
1337.
Yeah, 1337.
Oh, there we go. It's just correct software, doesn't it?
Right, okay.
Oh, he's not.
Give us a moment. No. Switch.
Hello, WJT. Jonesy, hi. So basically we've built a full-size flight simulator in a garage and we're flying it around the world non-stop in 49 legs for a week, raising money for charity.
Coming up on
So this year's charity that we're raising for is Mental Health Research UK, and at the moment. We're currently standing just above 9 grand, and our target is 15 grand.
Well, we're
so,
not absolutely sure we've gone through 9 grand because our
yeah,
idea
we
isn't very good.
We have.
So people need to donate for definite to make sure that we are.
Traffic.
We're 500. Yeah, why is that not working?
Yeah, it is in the garage.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
So yeah, Jonesy, this is in Gary's garage. Yep, it's a full-size fixed-based simulator. Just
Can you check your software?
Cycle it, recycle.
I've done that twice. Yeah,
Turn it off,
because
turn
doing
it
the
off
same
and
thing
on.
over and over again
Turn it off and on again.
is the definition of madness. Apparently we're 500 feet above him. But look, yeah,
Well, I think it's the PSX thing because the other
Yeah,
guy's
it is.
1500, so it's probably us, not them. Oh, that's less than 500 feet.
No, that's what I was thinking. Oh, it's a little 737. Can't keep up. Oh. No, it's not working.
No, get it, Connors. Then we can rage quit together. It'll be like the good old days. Lara, have you seen who else is in the cockpit? So, Craig, what are your views on lesbians?
I think they're very nice people. Just
Good.
Yep.
See you later, Ultra.
See you, Ultra. Nice to see
Excellent. We shall see you then.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Clear of conflict.
It doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to add.
I was on the list, and then I was removed. Added again, then removed.
Well, no, it's because someone deleted the INI file.
Ah. So you say I can change it on here somewhere?
I don't think you can team viewer into the. I'll do it for you now. Let me go do it.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you tell me when you fix this sniffer?
Sorry?
Can you tell me when you fix the sniffer?
Yeah, fixed.
Yes?
No.
No. Zoo ferret, yeah, that's confidential. We don't. Only the Sims know where we're going. Well, yeah, I can't remember what's on the schedule. You can look up the schedule, Zoo ferret, but then the Sims go off somewhere else just so we can bit of a congregate.
Meh.
Yeah, and absolutely right. The only thing that actually still is an FTS part are the CDUs, as you say, these bits, and the main instrument panel. But then there are starting to be bits even on the main instrument panel from the real things. So I think the source select switches, clock over there. So there'll be some real parts slotted into that over time. But everything else, yeah, is real parts. And then it's all custom software and custom hardware to get it to talk to P3D and PSX. And PSX drives the screens and the aircraft model and all the circuit breakers and all the switches. And then we just tell P3D 3 instances of P3D, well 4 if you include the one you can see on Twitch, where we are, how fast we're going, how high we are, and all that sort of thing.
I have just updated. It might take a while for it to go through.
Stand by, I'm just trying to find which machine I'm supposed to be going on.
Okay.
Nothing to do with range, is it?
No, it shouldn't be.
Config, yes, it is possible because we're running 3 point whatever, but because all the machines are doing is scenery generating. There's no aircraft in them at all. We don't get anywhere near VAS issues. So it is possible, however, we never have.
Yeah, which is probably a really basic model, so it hardly uses any memory. So it's stuck with 3 point, whatever it is, 4, 5, just because changing it on 4 different machines is a big task. And yeah, we don't get, and then we've got more access to scenery, certainly at the moment, and we're not fighting VAS in the same way.
Don't you just put a message in text that we're just sorting out half what we said?
Pixel S, there are 3 machines running each screen, so we have 3. There are 3 projectors, and there's 1 PC running each projector. There's a couple of PCs running PSX. Then there's the instructor station that does a lot of the connections to VATSIM and the weather generation for the 4 machines. Then the Twitch machine runs another instance of P3D, so you guys can see what's going on, and then all the streaming software. So it's about 7 machines running it, I think. You couldn't do this on 1 machine. It just it wouldn't work. Why would I know anything about the Airbus?
Pixel S, it costs less in electricity to run this than it does the hot top. In technical terms, navigational software. I think you'll find this is a mobile phone, not a cell phone. You're in England now.
Why are they going to a different way? That's interesting. Okay, well,
they probably got a direct off the guy.
Oh, maybe that we can't talk to. Yeah, that'll be it.
So it used to be Speedbird 37 Charlie, and then because it's a 747 rather than 737, it became Speedbird 47 Charlie. Jamaican. Fine. I think we're running it on 7 at the moment.
Yeah. Blow, yes, indeed. What do you input range rings on MCDU? Or do you mean the FMCG? Well, yes, you do. Why? For situational awareness. Same reason you do it on here, which we can demonstrate later if you'd like it. Pixelus, no, just this one. We used to have a friend who had a 737 cockpit, but he dismantled it. A lot of the issue is getting parts. So everybody says, oh, why don't you build a 787 or well, A320 parts are starting to come around. But the thing about building a 747 was really, really good software. I mean, the best software you can possibly get for a 747. And 747 started to be scrapped, so you can buy parts. They're not cheap, but you can buy them. Yeah, Colin has been, I think what's happening is a lot of people are sat in the lounge at the moment, so a lot of people spending time in the lounge. And so Colin and Steve are quite happy through there, being sociable and
they've been banned from the garage as well.
Well, yeah. I haven't seen Colin at all, really.
Good morning, Polo S73, Ricky Flexible 390.
Yes. Right, sorry, we...
Oh, sorry, I'll talk to you. Talk straight. Delta Hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie Heavy. Sorry, we had some comm issues with you.
Sorry, stand by. Polar 73 Vancouver, radar 10 as well.
Pixless, we've done Cross the Pond, I think. Gary and...
Yeah.
Was it Gary and you?
I did, yeah.
About 8 hours.
I'm just calling, say again.
Calgary, Speedbird 47 Charlie, sorry, we had some comm issues with you, flight 370.
I fixed it.
Well done.
Again, sorry, the aircraft is falling. Staying calling, you should see it fall.
Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Roger, have you been identified? Just check your course here. Are you going to Yankee Quebec uniform as part of your route?
They firm, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Roger.
I'm happy to take a direct though if you want.
Yeah, gonna say. Yeah, Calgary, we'll take it direct, obviously. Obviously.
Stand by for routing on the
right, let's catch up. Yes, Craig went to fix things, Sarah, so that's why he's gone. I am flying the plane. I am poised, ready at any moment to wrestle the controls as we plunge towards the school.
Why is it always a school?
Not funny. Yes, join us. Join us.
How do we choose our charity every year? Oh, sorry. I don't know, how do we... Was it you who suggested...
Well, they basically, they wouldn't do the... Benny wants to go on yet another holiday fund, so we actually had to find a proper charity. So what we do is, at the end of Worldflight once Worldflight's over, we get together as a crew and a few select individuals and say, right, suggested charities for next year that we want to raise money for. We always try and choose ones that have meaning to the crew in some way, or have been used by the crew, or something along those lines. Then we go through the find the top list of ones we're interested in and go and do some research on them, because we want to make sure when we give to charities, we're making an actual contribution to them. Because a lot of the big, massive charities, they have such high overheads and CEOs and people like that. We want to give money to charities where it actually makes a difference to them, rather than just being, oh, you've raised $9 grand, thanks very much. You know, if you give to, well, the ones you see advertised on the TV, or your £2, well, those kind of things. So once we've kind of narrowed it down to 3 or 4 charities we like, and kind of tick our boxes from there, we just have a little vote amongst the crew and pick one from there. But we always say, you know, if you can contact us if there's a particular charity that you want us to look at each year. We won't guarantee it, but if you send us the details on it, we'll definitely have a look at it and go from there. We also try and find a charity that has meaning to a broad spectrum of people and helps people. So, while this is Mental Health Research UK, it has global implications, because obviously the research they do into mental health, they don't just go, oh, well, we're only going to give it to British people. That is then disseminated throughout the world. So we try and find things that have a global implication, rather than maybe, you know, the lady down the road's cattery. Well, she does very good work and the donations will make a big difference. It doesn't really help, you know, because we're supported throughout the world by lots of people, and therefore we want to be able to give to charities that therefore they feel like by supporting, they're helping their charities locally as well as internationally.
Speedbird 1120, radar identified.
Yeah, that's it, Sarah. So the one we've chosen this time, I think 95% of it goes directly to research. So they take a 5% cut, if you see, and that is literally admin. There's no massive salaries. So that's kind of how we work around it. We understand that, you know, each year people may not be inclined with that charity on the wire. We hope that you kind of understand that we haven't just picked something out of a hat. We do a lot of research into finding something.
Noble 1, Vancouver.
PSX is sold to commercial airlines, but it's sold at a very different price to the one Hardy sells. Basically, if Hardy didn't sell it to commercial airlines at a commercial price, we would not be getting PSX for the cheap price, which frankly it's a steal of a price. However, Aerowings is not used in the full motion sims, and full motion sims are $40 million plus, because it's basically the front end of the aircraft stuck on hydraulic jacks. You know, they can take the stuff that is in the sim out of the sim and plug it into the real aircraft. So you are talking a significant amount of money. Jonesy, we've only brought the galley cart once in. That was on Booze Cruise, where basically we bought a galley cart full of alcohol in and drank it throughout the whole flight. Sarah, so commercial, or like training real pilots tend to use full motion sims. There are pros and cons. Me and Gary and Peter spend a lot of time in the full motion versus this, and while the motion is nice, it's not the be all and end all. I think people over-emphasise how much it adds. You know, there is a little bit to it, and you know, in turbulence.
47 Charlie, mate.
Oh my God! What?
Vancouver, speed 47 Charlie.
47 contact, center
135.75, speed 47 Charlie.
Sorry.
1-4.
Is the cigarette butt still left in the left-hand ashtray? It is, yeah, the last time that I looked. What is the cost of a full motion simulator?
Can't talk, I can't talk.
That's been brewing for some hours, I do apologise. I might need someone to bring my bell.
Siemens 1004, when ready, descent 16,000, Hungary altimeter 3014, expect ILS 359.
Right.
I might have incapacitated the crew. It's nothing like your own brand.
It's blowing through some cases.
Is the skipper's being sick?
Blowing through.
They're just...
It's blowing through. Okay, right, okay, I can breathe now. That was truly horrific.
So Zara has just WhatsApped me asking, I don't quite understand what happened. Craig's bowels just fell out of his arse.
Centre, hello, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Why?
Why?
It's always giant.
It's always giant
always
as well.
giant.
The frequency being...
1471, I'm considered good morning.
Edmonton, is it? Is that what they call themselves? Edmonton, hello, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Ah, this is why Craig
Speedbird 47
lives alone.
good morning.
Yeah. Not the fact that I'm ugly or anything.
Yeah, obviously sims will vary in price, but like this one, built of second-hand parts that we've made work at PSX, you're talking 100k. So the minute you do anything in flight that gets certified, because there's a big difference between a flight simulator and a certified flight simulator, you start adding zeros quite quickly, because that's what happens in aviation. Landing north anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot my bell, Mrs. Flight Sim Andy. It's in the study at the moment, I
think we
believe,
should
where I last needed it.
hang it round your neck.
Like a cowbell.
Yes.
I couldn't get the fart extinguisher to work.
Just to join 1471, any chance of an early start clearance this evening?
No,
So,
fuck off.
I'm not too sure, or a cat bell. Yeah.
Tired 1471 coming in with a request.
It's because they don't do star clearances in America, lads. It's like, what?
John 1471, just wondering if you could give us an early star clearance, it would be appreciated.
Oh yeah, we'll all get sucked out then.
Yeah, 1471, we're taking you guys down on the guidebooks.
Hopefully we know we'll go with it.
Initial descent would be down to 16,000.
No, we have got the aircon going, so we have got a little bit of a recite going.
Going north, did you say?
Yeah, 3-5 left.
Arrival down to 16,000.
How long have we got left, guys?
Oh my god. Put it on a plate.
That's what an 80 is for. God, that really annoys me, that.
One, you can expect
Captain Milo Guy Adventures, thanks for the host.
Making 3-5 left, John.
Well, I'll put 3-5 left in as well.
Okay.
And then, so, Advo 6 from Mattia, 3-5 left. That gives us Mattia, Alciv, Secan, Amuno, Advox, Atoll below 210, Advox should be, so I'll put
that looks right.
Atoll below 2.
Hello. Alright, thank you.
W7013, everything. 3611. When ready, descent 16,000.
With all the sexual harassment at the moment, do you think you could just come in and touch me? I'm good, how are you? If anybody knows, this is James, he flies aeroplanes, he'll probably tell you that in a minute.
Hello, stream.
James, what do you do for a living?
I'm a bus driver.
Oh, I misspelt that.
Willie. When ready, descent 17,000. Calgary altimeter 3014, expect 3-5.
3014 as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's the arrival in. If we stay on 3-5 left, the minimums will be. Oh wow, the airport's quite high. The minimum is 3,007. Well, call it 3,750.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Can I have a moment of your time when you're...
No, we're just about to brief.
Okay. I have an important briefing item, though.
Alright. Go on then.
Because one of these briefs involves the whole crew, Benny.
Can expect the Advox 6 arrival
Go on then.
to Calgary this morning.
So, welcome, Horgy, to Simfest.
Thank you, Gary. I'm happy to be here.
Wait,
thus far.
Wait. Stream, pay attention, stream, pay attention. This is an important Simfest announcement. An important Simfest announcement. Right.
Hello. So, Horgy's here. Hello, Horgy.
Hello, Michael.
There is a slight problem with Horgy right now on stream.
Oh dear.
Well,
can you spot the odd one out here?
Well, you're wearing a t-shirt.
I'm wearing a
Simfest t-shirt.
Yep.
You're wearing a Simfest t-shirt.
Yeah.
I am also wearing. You are not wearing a Simfest
I don't have mine yet. I was wondering where mine might have been.
I bought your t-shirt here.
Oh, excellent. It's a bit small.
No, it's fine. It's I mean, it's very good. I mean, look at it. Look at it.
Oh yeah, I can see the
Simfest
the
Flight
letters.
Charity.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And what's on the front? Ah, a bellend. Oh, that's good. Can I touch it?
Yes.
Oh.
And it's even got your own.
My own little. Oh, that's.
Willy waving.
Shall I put it on now? On
yeah,
the stream?
because what we figure is that people, you have your own Twitch command of
course,
warning Willy waving.
Yes.
We didn't want you to forget what it was for your followers, so I figured they at least now know.
And hopefully that way more people will spam it to the stream.
Correct.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Oh, that's very
and that's
nice.
a present from us from Flight Sim Andy.
Oh. Oh,
It's
that's
nice,
excellent.
isn't
I'm going to
it?
wear. I'm going to treasure this. I feel a bit uncomfortable whenever I touch the front of it, if I'm honest. But
I feel the need to get some Tipex.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is. It's yes. I'm very impressed.
Apparently, it's to scale.
Is it? You had your ruler out again. Where was the source of these dimensions?
Can you just do that for me? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, perfectly accurate.
That is
See?
actually
There we
perfectly
go.
accurate.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, excellent.
Well, there we go. Welcome, Horgy.
Thank you
We're
very
glad you
much.
could finally make it.
Yes. I do apologise for these
Apparently,
slides.
it's hand wash only.
Don't tumble dry.
Don't tuggle dry.
Tumble dry.
Oh, tumble dry.
Tumble dry.
Just be careful where you put it.
Where's Craig gone?
That's the policy generally.
Craig saw a cock and he's had to leave.
Oh, excellent.
No, no, I apologise. I apologise. I'm not allowed to be nasty to Craig.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Slipped.
Pass Craig.
This iPad's died, so I can no longer participate.
Oh, that's quite amusing, ERJ. Right, so 3750. So the airport's about 3,500 feet
It
up.
is,
So
yeah,
that's worth
something like that.
considering.
Yeah.
Oh, why can't you talk with Dan? You can talk with. Do you want to talk to Dan? What would you like to ask Dan? Zara, you can have 3 questions from Dan.
Well, she can't because my iPad's died.
Well, I will tell you what
Alright
the
then.
questions are. Oh, Dan's iPad died. Well, first question is, why do you spell your name D-A-N''T? Because that's how she spelled Dan.
That's the Dan.
Okay,
Dan.
question number 1. What
Yes.
does Dan do?
I sell stuff to the NHS. That's the National Health Service for those outside the country.
Yeah, she lives, well, I won't say, she lives in the middle, near Chicago.
Right, so flyover state.
Yes.
Oh, near Chicago, that's right.
Chaos,
north.
there is a real door on its way, so hopefully once that arrives we can get that installed. And the really good thing is we will actually be able to use the lock and deny, so we will be able to stop people actually entering the cockpit.
FPU 7013, descend 16 possible. Speed,
runway is quite a lot of meters. Question number 2. How did you stumble into this hobby?
Oh. Oh, that's a good question. I can't remember.
Were you drunk?
Probably. No, I wanted to be a pilot, but then other things kind of just happened, and I ended up not being, basically. And I think one day I bought a computer, and having wanted to be a pilot, I then bought FS9, and it's kind of escalated from there.
The terminal is at the other end of the airport, so I'm thinking auto brake 1, idle reverse.
Okay.
That's a chat, hang on.
We're still carrying that speed brake thing. Oh, we're not carrying that speed brake thing, apparently. Oh no, it's been cleared out. That's good.
What did... Sorry. He's gone too far, I can't remember. What? Stream deep, yeah. Once we finish Worldflight, just pop over and pick it up. What's your 3rd question, Zara?
Steven's 1004, contact Calgary, approach 125 hangar. Thank you.
Do you brief anything? Are you happy? Flat 25, crack on, usual.
Brake 1, no terrain around, is there? Weather looks okay. It's just high-ish, but it's bloody cold.
34 more tons of fuel to go, apparently.
20 miles, yeah.
That takes 242, 1.2.
plenty. Yeah, we've got an hour's fuel.
Not flap 30, silly Michael. Silly Michael. You have control.
I have control.
Number 3. If you had to eat only 3 foods for the rest of your life,
right,
what would they be and why?
Now,
apparently I can also answer that. Nick has been helpful and said Domino's.
Papa John's. No, well, yeah. So.
No, Zara, not be on his side.
Get it nice. Curry of some description. I don't know. Tikka masala. I don't know, something. Or dansak. That's a bit hot. And Papa John's. Yeah. I probably wouldn't last very long just eating those 3 foods.
I would be pizza of some description.
Yeah.
4717
ice cream.
Calgary altimeter 3014.
And probably chili. I like a good chili.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's thrown Febreze into the fan. What add-on models do you use? Herky, we use Timmy's own special model set, which is a collection of various models that he's put together. So it's not a set per se, it's our own little random thing. Tikka masala, she likes tikka masala.
That smell that you can smell, gentlemen, is the fart extinguisher. So it should smell a little bit nicer.
Did you need to do it again?
Sorry?
Did you actually need it again?
No, but it did stink of it in here.
Chaos,
so,
yeah, people do get sick in here. Especially if you're doing lots of turning, because the peripheral vision kind of goes past, or the projectors go past your peripheral vision limit. If you're doing loads of turning, people can get a little bit sick. So, yeah. No, we have Papa John's and Domino's and Pizza Hut. Herky says you look strange without glasses.
Oh, okay.
Why have you gone without glasses today, Craig?
So I have contacts, so...
is this due post-surgery?
No, nothing to do with that. No, I just put my contacts
just clarify, that's eye surgery.
Eye surgery,
just clarify
yes.
that.
Yes.
Junction.
Echo 005, Judith, good morning, I'm Center.
I'll take you to Domino's when I'm over there.
On a good note, I did find my bell.
To ring my bell.
Good. Those aren't official rings, are they? They're just test rings, yes?
So, Zara, you probably have not. Have you ever seen the film The In-Betweeners?
If not, you have to see it. Oh.
Right. So, we will... Professor, what I'll do is I'll speak to Gary, and there's a few bigger giveaways happening. And I'll get him to announce on Facebook, because I think quite a few people are interested in them, so yeah, we'll make sure we announce them, I think.
Down to
so basically, The In-Betweeners is about a group of 4 very nerdy people in school, but one of the group is overtly open about his sexual prowess, which is all false, but he kind of, talks the game to look cool in front of basically to raise himself within the nerdy group, to be the king nerd. And they go on holiday, and he thinks it will be amusing for them to get t-shirts with Pussy Patrol on, basically insinuating that there's 4 lads going on holiday and all they're going to do is get Pussy, which is English polite word for the ingroneous area of a lady below her belly button. And therefore, in a humorous manner, because Craig is also of that nature of being a stud, we thought he also needed a Pussy Patrol. Yeah. But the irony is making it pink, because that is very effeminate. But you need to really see the film to really understand the concept.
Yeah.
No, we're insinuating the opposite, that Craig has nothing but game. I wonder how long it would take different people to put in their own polite ways of describing a lady's area.
Yes, lady garden.
I don't mind, Mr. Hackett. You can ignore
I was going to ask a very bad question then. I'm glad I stopped myself. I can go. This is still my coffee, Florida.
Is it?
Yes.
I do apologise.
Zara has already learned when I take off the mic, it means I'm saying something completely inappropriate.
Yes.
Hello, Chadders. Nice to see you're not working again, living the hard life of a Jet 2 pilot. You've just missed your... Did you... oh, you'll have missed the T-shirt. You need to see Horgie's T-shirt we've got in. You will find it humorous. You need to get a picture of him in it and print and repeatedly put posters around the crew room of it.
When ready to send 13,000.
How's the wife and kids anyway?
Oh, I'm just swinging it round. I haven't actually dropped one yet.
I like the Halloween pictures, they were very cute.
I always get Chadders and Cunners confused.
Surely, we are the after hours crew. It's been badly rostered that we're the mid-afternoon.
Yeah, all of a sudden, it's quite strange.
This is, yes, it's quite difficult to rein in my... I keep needing to give alternative commentary on WhatsApp instead. WJT, it is the fart bell. It is when Craig is incapable of maintaining his feces within inside his bottom, that he has to ring the bell, thus providing early warning, or enough warning for us to cover our mouths before we taste what can only be described as lethal matter.
Is John 1471 leaving in 390?
No, Stephen Hawking is not in the sim. Unfortunately, for a sim that is for charity, we are not very wheelchair accessible.
Hello, Epic Demon 99.
Anyway, we haven't had donations in a while.
No,
that's true. Yeah, we are running the comp still.
Yeah, we're still running the comp.
We've had a few in.
Hello, Epic. How's it going? Yeah, we haven't had donations in a while. Last time someone donated, it broke the sim, so donate away and you might get... I'll see you later, Cunners. Yeah, we'll get COD and we'll arrange to have a bit of a gaming session.
See you, Cunners.
Get some other random person wants me to play Fortnite with them, but I need to have an excuse not to bother. So if you can get COD, I can do that instead. Get rather hungry.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Edmonton.
Go ahead, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
I'll take the 40 Charlie, speed Mach 0.78 or lower. 0.78 or lower for separation.
Enable.
Speed 47 Charlie, due weight and level, the slowest we can do is Mach decimal 81. Hopefully he's not watching the stream.
47 Roger, gas and speed are doing right now, 0.81.
Negative, we're doing 0.89, but the slowest we can reduce, we'll reduce down to Mach decimal 81. That's the slowest we can go. We'll slow down a little bit, but
yeah.
47 Roger, that'll work out, work with that, maintain Mach 0.81, thank you.
Wilco, it is my pleasure.
Makes no difference at this stage.
Might just put 8-1 for the descent, just because that'll move the descent like
Descent 17,000, Calgary altimeter 3014. Cleared handbook 6 arrival runway 35 left.
That's fine.
Oh, nobody donated after my rallying cry. How
LTU 7013, contact Calgary approach 125.
We could have done something interesting for them if they donate. We could have done like a low level go around or something. Well, we're assuming nobody's donating. Because we're relying on Craig software telling us they're donating.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, could have had £1,000.
We could be up to, yeah, exactly. We wouldn't have a clue.
Wouldn't know.
Last time I checked, it was working.
10,470, descend 16,000.
I saw you doing it for the last hour.
6,000. Eagle Air 001, descend 16,000.
I can't wait till you meet Katie, because I had to explain at Wriggles' wedding to Katie why Jimmy is known as Jimmy. It's really amusing until you start telling someone and they're like, no, I don't understand why it's funny.
Who's Katie?
Is well, she's not fiancée yet, but I got quite drunk at the wedding. I'm like, do you want him to propose? And she went, yes. So I was like, are you going to do it then? And he was like, I'm like, and then you want your kids soon afterwards? And she's like, yeah, I think quite soon. Then I was like, Matt, so you're having kids with it like that? And he was like,
Jimmy scared.
Jimmy was scared.
Jimmy was scared.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're engaged by this time next year.
That's not that quick.
No, by Christmas.
30th
Maybe
birthday.
we can make it happen live on stream.
30th birthday.
Live on stream.
Live
right.
on stream, yeah.
If we get
Thursday.
£1,000 worth of donations by the time we land, we will get Jimmy to propose live on stream.
Okay, the donations are broke. Mine didn't get printed out. Fail.
Oh, when I last checked it worked. Right, we're very sorry.
Bye bye.
Speedbird 129er 0 in Film Center. What is your mark number?
Hi Whizball, how's it going? Right, we'll chase that up. Dorkland? No. Wait. It's a deal with air traffic. Do you want me to see if he'll let me?
Yeah.
Juliet
Said anything.
Sorry, I forgot to scroll the chat, so I didn't see your message. So I apologise.
Velocity 11. Velocity 11 whiskey descend 17,000 pre-altimeter 3014 cleared handbooks 6 arrival runway 35 left.
Runway 35 left Delta 3014 arrival and
Speedbird 47 Charlie, request descent.
Velocity 1. 700. Velocity 11 whiskey.
Excellent Whizball, that'd be cool.
Handbooks 6 arrival 35.
I think we're just around $9 grand, but
just over. Yeah.
Just over. But we may not sure quite what we're up to since Craig broke donations.
And what was the other H1 code?
That was something.
Nice. Speedbird 47 Charlie requesting descent.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, descend 17,000. Calgary altimeter 3014. Cleared Outlook 6 arrival, runway 35 left.
Outlook 6 arrival for 35 left, descend 17,000 on 30.14. Speedbird 47 Charlie heavy. 47 Charlie heavy.
47. We should really have Angus do.
And 5 Juliet Lima.
No. No, Jay. Like I say, all the money goes straight to the charity, we don't even see it, so even if we wanted to, we couldn't.
5 Juliet Lima.
Alpha, I shall ask him when he returns.
0.80 for separation, Mark 0.8.
Excellent, Michael, thank you for looking that up. Yeah, I reckon if we can get to 10 grand by the time we land, we should make Jimmy propose live on stream. So that's your challenge. I don't expect it to happen. However, I like the fact that Jimmy will now be sat in the lounge going, no,
I'm not doing it. No.
To be fair, I'm surprised he hasn't come running through the door yet. It's just been like, no.
Giant 1471, descend 16,000.
I'm just going to below.
So I'm going to set blood pressure. So that's what it's doing. Oh, there we are. Oh, is that just a test? No.
No, this might be all the ones that have been
that
since.
Should have been, yeah.
Right. Thank you for your donations, Robbo. Another one in the pot. Yeah, you are in the giveaway for this flight is FS2 crew for the PMDG 747 and an Orbit scene of your choice. So there's going to be 2 winners. Jorkland. Oh, Jorkland has finally come through. He donated for the Titanic song. Yeah.
Well, no, the time has passed.
No, you've got to do it. You said you'd do him?
No,
Oh, Fisher has given us another fight. Oh no, we had that one earlier, so that one's okay.
Right, okay, good. I've set standard, I'm set local.
I've also set 301.
Crossing 355 now.
We have tried PSX on X-Plane, we didn't like it. It just looked a little bit too gamey.
Can't get rid of it again. Don't touch it because last time you broke it. That Titanic.
Well, we think donations coming through. Probably need someone to donate to Justin Shaw.
Yes.
And if you were to donate £1,000, we could get Jimmy to propose live on Thursday to his wife, his partner.
Not his wife. Propose to his wife.
She would arrive his partner and leave his fiancée.
Yes.
Velocity 11 Whiskey in Reserve Center. Can you keep me 9.8 at 2 or 8.3 for separation on that?
What's with the red icons? It shows a donation message, so with the donation messages that just comes through. However, we can't get rid of it at the moment, so we just need someone to test sort of another donation to make sure everything is working all tickety-boo.
1471, contact Calgary approach 125 decimal 9.
Oh, you're good.
Already done it?
Oh, good.
Approach 12, contact
Might just have to keep it on the speed.
Yeah, I am. Just if we get too close to this guy in front, then I'll don't want to get control.
Oh, good. A donation. Thank you for the donation. Boltzmann Entropy has donated £50. Am I lit? You are hecking lit. You is hecking lit. Don't you think?
He is hecking lit.
Do you know who that is?
No.
Alright. But I won't say because he's donated in a way he doesn't want people to know. Okay. So,
Speaker 129
I know.
When ready, descend at 17,000 Calgary altimeter.
Oh, Zara. It's only because I know who it is. Oh, donation. Oh, we're getting close to the £1,000 now. Whizball, thank you for your £5 test donation.
Whizball.
It also means you're in the entry to win FS2 crew. I like that he doesn't get rid of either of them now. That is very kind of you both, though. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
You know which CB you had to pull?
Well, no, that was to stop the issue. That's that whatever you've done is not now clearing them, is it? Did you try and fix it?
Yeah.
Well, that's whatever you did to try and fix it isn't working.
Well, it is working because now you're getting the donations through, but now they're not clearing.
Well, to be fair, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jay, that's cool. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Aviator. Yeah, well, it pretty much is a full motion sim in that everything pretty much is real parts. There's just a few bits here and there that aren't real parts. But apart from that, so in some ways this is actually more cockpit-like than the real sims. The real sims open up at the back for people to be able to sit and watch and assess and the like. So we actually, this is more cockpity than a real sim.
correction. 210.
Yes,
it did.
The Meemore CBW, or the Mawia, we prefer to go Meemore, that was a different issue, whereas this has done it. No, as long, yeah, throughout the week, you know, people will donate at different times for different giveaways, that's absolutely fine. It all goes to charity, so as long as you do donate at some point, that's all we ask.
For some reason, PSX isn't pushing, isn't recognising that you're pushing the button to cancel it, so
contact Calgary approach 125.
I'll have to get Gary or Mark to have a look at that when they can.
Sorry.
Yeah, get off.
Keep there 975, contact Calgary approach 125 decimal 9.
Well into our descent now into Calgary, which is just nicely have become daylight by the time we get there.
Yes. Lovely.
Craig, how did you stumble into this hobby?
How did I stumble?
Was it to try and meet girls?
No.
Whiskey, descend 16,000.
Well done.
Failed very miserably at that if I did.
I think we all did in this
well,
hobby.
yeah. Do I have massive feet?
What?
Someone's asked if I've got massive feet. It's because I'm holding them at a weird angle. Anyway, how did I... No, not a lot of girls in this hobby, no. How did I stumble into this hobby? That's a very good question. I think it was way back in like 2005, I think, when I was still on sort of dial-up internet. And I stumbled across sort of VATSIM, and then I got to meet these lovely people.
You know what they say, big feet.
What's that?
Big hands.
Socks.
Big socks, yeah.
Oh.
What? Joking.
But anyway, I first went to Gary's simulator, I think it was in 2007, I believe. That was
7 Charlie, descend 16,000.
That was us. He's selling 16,000. Speedbird 47 Charlie. Oh, hello.
did that too.
Issue here.
Yeah.
Now,
is it an issue or is it just an issue? No, it is definitely an issue. Mr. Meeb, I may be a poor uni student, but this is for a good cause, so I can't resist. Thank you. Keep up the awesome work, guys. It's a great week.
right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Meeb.
You continue to fly the aircraft.
I will continue to fly the aircraft.
And take the radio.
Yes.
And I will action the QRH on electric drive 2.
Oh, and there's another one.
Calgary, altimeter
While you're reading,
3014.
just in before,
3014, thank you.
just in B84. That's a different one. Another £5.
You're not allowed to do that on Snapchat, that's cheating.
Velocity 11 whiskey, contact approach 125.
Elect drive 1, 2, 3 or 4. One of these occurs, the IDG oil pressure is low, the IDG oil temperature is high, generator control open, prevent damage to IDG. Action is irreversible.
Good.
Generator disk drive switch for the affected generator.
Yes.
Confirm, push and hold for 1 second. So, that's number 2.
Yes.
That is the disk drive.
Yes.
Confirm.
30E.
Push.
1,000 Calgary altimeter 3014.
That's quite a short 1 second.
Cleared outpost 6 arrival 35 left.
There we go. Do not accomplish the following checklist. Disk drive or elect gen off, which are
Right,
the two
so
we've
we
got.
ignore those, okay?
No, it's the IDG that had an issue. So the generator control due to uncorrectable generator frequency fault. So that's all we've had to do is shut it down.
Yeah.
Tech log!
More tech log. I don't have it. Still got 3 more. No panics.
Is it not just on that seat?
Nope.
I don't know.
No, they're not vans. They're just like normal trainers. Is that the tech log? Yep. Here we go.
Get rid of those, shall I?
It's electric disc, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What are kids? Are they a type of shoe as well, Zara? Never heard of
Maybe I
kids.
should get a pair.
I did have a pair of Vans when I was younger. They were like massive on me. You can imagine how tiny I was with these like big massive Vans on my feet. They look like boats. Oh, okay.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, contact approach 125 decimal 9.
1259 is beautiful, so Charlie, thank you very much.
Tower 118, that's 4, and you send them on me, thank you.
It's a bit fooped. Thank you.
Wait, there is a donation that has come through, but it hasn't lit up.
Calgary approach, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie, we're 747 Charlie.
5737 factor.
47 Charlie, altimeter 3014,
Then 12000 and altimeter 3014. Charlie. I'm back in the room.
Okay, good.
Maxi63, thanks for your donation. Benny, Dan, and that weirdo in the back. No, sorry, I've got to be nice. And Craig. Sorry, I've got to be nice. And Craig. Well done, guys. Good to see Dan actually working. And then he went.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Beeb, we're using P3D version 3 at the moment, as it would be quite a bit of a task to update all the scenery to V4. So.
Oh, good job on the sides. Hello, Mateus.
Hello, Mateus.
This is very definitely Canadian farming land, isn't it?
Yeah, quite flat over here. Yeah.
Direct outbound.
The reason we're on version 3, we could easily go to version 4, but we stayed version 3 because the majority of the scenery has not been ported over yet. So we have scenery for every single airport that we're flying to during Worldflight. So rather than putting version 4 on and losing the majority of that scenery, we felt we prefer to fly places with scenery. And the other reason is that because all they're doing, the computer is doing is scenery generating, we never get a VAS issue, ever. So the main purpose of going to version, I know there's lots of other things like dynamic lighting and bits and bobs, but the main saving grace of the VAS thing isn't an issue for us. But it will be after Worldflight, we'll go to version 4.
7,500.
Right, well, I'm happy to get rid of those.
Yeah.
Action them. Hello, Armour Fan. How's it going?
Hello, Armour Fan.
You joined us at a very exciting time as we're about to turn downwind at Calgary.
I'd love to go to Canada. I've never been to Canada.
Been to Toronto. Hello, Stu. Ah, we're not going too fast.
No, that's fine.
One to go.
Check.
Might, just because we're it's 3,000 foot high.
070, John 4051.
Make ourselves obvious. Well, let's see, we'll lose the speed as we level off here. Morning's Monk. How's it going?
Approach speed level 169 with you 16,800 for 167.
Giant
020, John 4071.
Level 1, contact tower.
I was down I can
WJT12345. No, this isn't our last flight. We've probably got about another, what, 25, 30 to go towards the end of the week. So we actually finish Worldflight Saturday morning. So tune in whenever you can.
No field just down there. Speed restriction at Celev, that's why it's slowing down.
Yeah.
It's trading ILS runway 35 left, John 1451.
3014 ILS 35.
Yeah, it's looking really good on TCAS, isn't it?
618,
I'm not falling asleep, I'm alright. Now. Yeah, so it's max 210 knots at Celev.
Yeah, Armour Fan. Gary keeps sort of mentioning Vancouver. He goes to sort of Vancouver quite a lot every year, so it seems quite a nice place. I definitely like to do sort of the western side of America and sort of Canada, so sort of starting off in Vancouver, working the way down through Seattle, down to San Fran, down to LA, then probably across to LV. That would be sort of quite good. I'd love to.
070, what's that so much?
No. Very different carrier.
Channel 5 Juliet Lima, 3014 ILS, 35 round. 130,000.
Got some flappage.
Yeah, let's go flaps one.
That's cabin.
Beaver 12 on each end. 12,000.
Send 12,000, speed at 129.
WestJet 112 is 10 left, 10, 010.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
010, WestJet 112.
Just wondered, is it carrying Lineker?
That com issue cost us about 20 miles.
Yeah.
PCAS does look pretty cool.
Clear to NS 35 left, WestJet 112.
Then 10,000 speed.
Send 1,000, speed at 129.
Like some flap out for the speed.
No, it's alright.
Go down the sky and die.
Launch speed 11 whiskey, speed 200.
Speed 200 and on 1P1 approach 125, we're being hailed by anything out of them. We can move close this frequency.
Yep.
That's
not
not what I said.
Was it not?
No.
Okay, over
I
the
thought you
center
did.
on 13575.
It was scary me. We were flying below the minimum speed for the flap. What did you say? Sorry.
1,000 to go.
Oh. Expectational bias.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, we could do that. Oh, excellent, Matt. Look forward to seeing you flying alongside us.
Yep.
Always nice to have a friend. Friend!
118, decimal 40, WestJet 112.
There 975 to leave, no left turn in 020. Maybe 0 from you.
Does look like we're going to be on about 30-mile final.
Yeah.
Descend 6,500.
Yeah, 6,500 good rate, 1P1
Speedbird 47 Charlie, 7,500.
Altitude 7,500 speed.
Daddy about, yeah, he's probably sat in the lounge at the moment, Matt.
Probably marvelling at this
Send
competent crew
10,000, speed
flying this aircraft.
Yeah.
Channel 5 to leave.
We can turn it into an Airbus. Oh! Enjoy yourself, ERJ.
I actually tried to read.
Probably actually get well too high.
I actually tried to read that as BRH 100.
But it's BA ERJ 100.
Yeah.
I think it was just very. 6,500 speed before sunshine. It's 220 at 4 on the ground, so it's pretty much light.
Hello, Ash Cos from France. Hello from the UK.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va?
What's the Giant 1451? Where
Well, it can do, yes. Yes, there is a plug-in for X-Plane which injects PSX position. The embassy. What are the French words to it? Où est le gare?
Bonnet de douche.
Qu'est-ce que c'est la bibliothèque?
Je suis parapluie.
We're very sorry. Welcome to the stream. If there's anything we can help you with, let us know. We're just downwind at Calgary at the moment. Surely you can just see traffic at about 15 miles ahead. Hopefully he should get bent in shortly and then he can start to tighten it all up a little bit. And then on the ground here for 40 minutes or so, and then they go to Salt Lake City. And from Salt Lake City it's down to San Diego. And I think it's San Diego to Cancun then, maybe?
No, San Diego to Austin.
Oh yeah, it's at Austin, then it must be Cancun. Maybe we can do that if we want, but what we'll probably do is when we're given a closing heading to it. Because otherwise we lose our vectors track at the moment, and we don't want to do that.
Calgary approach, good morning.
Bent is a very technical term. ERJ, I can't help you with your speeding ticket, and I find it hard to believe an ERJ went quick enough to get a speeding ticket. The map probably is frozen.
Calgary approach, good morning.
There's something that's causing it to crash. We need to fix it, but we just haven't had a chance yet.
473, altimeter 3014 ILS, 35 left, descend 12000.
Excellent, that'd be cool.
35 left and descend to 12000, follow 73.
Yeah, we know the map doesn't look.
Turn left 070.
Left turning 070, speed of 47 shot.
1290, descend 7500. Speedbird 1290, descend 7000.
You're heading hold rather than select.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Help it.
Send 7500, speedbird 1290.
We'll sort out the map once we land, guys. They're just about to turn on final for Calgary. So once we land, we'll sort out all the failures. The tech log has been filled out with the massive amount of failures.
They have very select snow here, don't they? It's very field central.
Right, Angus.
Oh, Angus has come to marvel at the homeland.
Radio altimeter.
3014.
Just in time.
Charlie, turn left 020.
Left heading 020, speedbird 47 Charlie.
1290.
Send 6500, speedbird 1290.
That's snow already.
It is, yeah.
Minus 18.
Left heading 3403, talk to you about 1.
Traffic 5 Juliet, 7000.
Might be tempted to anti-ice as we go through these few puffy clouds.
Yeah.
We had to put the wing anti-ice on earlier, going in somewhere. I can't remember where that was.
Vladivostok.
Huh?
Vladivostok.
Yes, probably.
Freezing. 35 left, 347.
Localized country.
Calgary approach,
cool, see you there, man.
Chad's, yeah, it is actually Chanex. That's where the girl says there is lots of snow for real in Calgary. Nothing about braking action.
Descend to 12000, approaching 121.
47 Charlie, contact the tower, 118
484, I'm sure you help. Cheerio.
737 Factor says hello to the old guy in the back. Long time no see.
Oh, brag. Brag. Definitely brag. No.
Yep, yep.
I need to go fix that quickly before we get there.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Mac likes Angus. He has that awesome. That BizJet Smooth Fell. I'm not sure what a BizJet Smooth Fell is.
Neither do
I.
I.
You have it?
No. Beale, maybe.
Beale, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. 15 miles, Craig, come on.
Oh,
Quick.
man, awesome.
Just look to the tower for a green light.
Yeah. Looking good for nothing being a patch off and rolling towards the end.
Yeah, okay, so starting in reverse, yeah. And that speed brake issue seems to have disappeared. So we can arm speed brakes.
No. I'm very excited.
How do you pass your body? Be better.
That sounds like flow. Yeah.
No.
Flaps 10, please.
That's 10. It's working noise crack. The chase plane view isn't working at all, Marty. It's causing P3D to crash in its latest update, so it's just a normal standard view.
Which runway are you on?
35 left. Look, Neil, we do. Peter is a real 747 pilot.
Ah.
No, that's Trent side. So it's picking up one, it's just not picking up this guy.
Yeah. I haven't seen Colin.
Power speed at 47 Charlie. Who knows? Oh, the lovely city of Calgary.
Speed 447 Charlie, Calgary Tower, go ahead.
Oh, speed 47 Charlie, we've got voice working now. With you established, 35 left.
47 Charlie, winds are 200. Traffic is
Radio altimeter.
Going 777, vacating a runway. You're clear to land 35 left.
Clear to land 35 left, speed 47 Charlie. Visual?
Yeah.
Yep.
F Cooper 94. Yeah, we had to do the
contact
same
ground
as well, so I don't know what that's all about.
121, this one, another 2
Flaps 20, gear down, please.
Good morning, Block 101 with you.
Down flaps 20.
Established, 35 left, 15 miles.
Whiskey, your number 2 for landing following. 744 on 5 miles.
Yeah, number 2 behind the 744, thank you, Block 101 with you.
Flaps 25.
That's 25.
0 plus 5, yeah.
Speed brake.
It's armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
25.
And cabin report.
Leaved.
Good.
Jessica Sonnet, welcome to the stream, I guess.
So
Why?
welcoming,
What else?
Frank. So welcoming.
Yeah, welcome. Meditation time for Craig, yeah.
1,000.
I have control then.
You have control.
No farting now. No. There's women present. Women? Yeah, KLM9 has spotted that we're actually landing with a tailwind.
528 Lima, your number 3 for landing, following course 7 on 10 mile final.
Very nice. Chaos, thank you very much,
50
Mike.
above.
£100, thank you.
Decide.
Yes,
Well
good timing,
timed.
good timing.
100.
Chaos has been dispensed.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Idle reverse. 3.
I would hope I have 4 greens to be fair.
4, yes, sorry, yeah. I think I'll be flying an MD-11.
That's the cross.
Border brakes.
And he nearly cracked a smile.
No?
Apparently, according to Flight Commander, you did.
Forward idle.
You on the next one, Angus?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, you'll be able
Salt
to
Lake City.
talk in native tongue.
Aye.
Or does this mean we're going to be really late, aren't we? So we're just going to be in the endless Canadian loop of requesting clearance if possible, please, I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry, I want to give you the clearance. Well, I'm sorry, I'm ready for the clearance. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Whiskey, Calgary Tower, plan to exit.
The ramp looks organized.
Winds are 2004, clear to land 35 left. Clear land 35 left, lost you one more.
Oh,
No,
no.
no.
That's unfair.
Steering again.
That belt does come in handy.
I don't think much of their terminal appears to just be a tent.
Yeah. Score? I can't give you a score. From my sort of algorithm, I'm going to say that was about 84%.
Do you want to see if we'll go to go around? Contact ground?
What is ground frequency? Oh yeah, let's do that.
Try to find where on the airport I am. But now I think I'm on 832 left outside 370.
That's always a good start.
7372, Roger, are you departure or what's happening?
Yep, on departure, 343 on flight, but it seems I don't have 35 right, so I need 35 left.
7332, Roger, what taxi are you on?
Current on 832.
7332, Roger. 7332, if you received clearance, I'm sorry, you ready for taxi or?
You cleared me for taxi.
Could shut down 2 and 3 while we were waiting.
Yeah.
Right, as soon as we lock on shot 7, 370.
Charles 7332, Roger.
Just come off at Charlie 4, yeah. We're just at that bit,
yeah.
Continue taxi, runway 35 for left by Charlie, confirm.
Egyptians.
7332, ASM, taxi via... 7332, ASM, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 29. Yeah, cross runway 29 to holding point. You able to accept insertion uniform departure or do you want full length?
Canadians.
Stand by taxi via Charlie, holding point 29.
Luke Babari, Ari. Hello?
Ground tell us speed 47 Charlie, we're just vacating Charlie 4.
Thanks to the ramp, I'll be very happy.
The Bird 47 Charlie, Calgary ground, Juneau taxi via Charlie, Hotel Delta to the bay.
Charlie Hotel Golf to the bay.
That's all Delta. Hotel Delta, you're saying golf. Base
Oh,
one.
it sounded like golf.
Spaghetti Bowl asked, was that an Egypt Dreamliner?
Alright then.
Basically first right.
Yeah.
I don't know Spaghetti Bowl. I can only see from here. All I can see is its rear end.
So that's thick, strong Canadian accent that confused.
X-ray Charlie, crossing 29 there, confirm hold for 26.
I bet he's there in his plaid shirt. It actually looks like Boston Tower, isn't it? Have they just copied Boston's tower?
They've not.
Or is it Boston or is it Hungary? Maybe Hungary. What's the one that's on the front of Euroscope?
Confirm hold short
Hungary.
That'll be Hungary.
Yeah.
It looks like that, doesn't it? But I think Boston's...
Cross runway 26.
Crossing 26 is level, channel 1037.
Zara, yeah, we seem to have new shirts every year, so starting from last year, Flight Sim Andy was started producing shirts for us, and if I give him a little plug on chat, does that work?
Weird how
No.
some AI is
Does
on
that
this side,
work?
some isn't.
Yes.
It's very odd.
So
the ones
you
that
could
move.
Fairly busy lads. There's a few over there. I'm just worried about getting stuck in the apron. I'm tempted to go around the side.
Yeah.
Especially if they go off 3-5
3-4,
right.
yes.
So you can
Right,
get
we
a
get
replica
far
of
down
one
that
of
way as we
our
can.
crew shirts for the price of 25 Great British pounds.
Oh, Zara will want my shirt. I'll sign it and everything. To be fair, it'd be more like a sack for her.
Not a key. You could go camping in it, so weekend.
I'm just being mute here. As Benny's being nice to me, I'm being nice to Benny. So.
Can we not just agree to be nasty to each other? It's much easier.
No.
Yes, if we go stick it over there, hopefully
Yeah,
when they go out 3-5 right.
An expedited
they can,
departure.
Yes.
Zara says she may need a few belts.
What?
Dara says she
To
may need a
gather it
few
all
belts.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Bitch.
Parody UK asked Dan, when can I come down for my flight?
I'm not the sim owner. I'm
Who
just
is
the sim owner.
who is Parody UK?
I don't know. You have to make substantial
obviously knows who
donation as
you
well.
are.
Yes, well, lots of people know who
Well,
I
actually,
am.
at some point during the week, there's going to be giveaways for
That's
visits
true.
to the sim.
That's true.
There is.
I know I keep saying this, but at some point we'll get Gary to put on Facebook when some of these giveaways are going to be on what flight, so you can be aware.
Test flight 357, that's probably because of the very high terrain at the moment. Could we have a view out the windows? Probably not going to be easy, unfortunately. You probably have a spot plane view that you can see a little bit of the outside, but you can't see.
We could fire up the
that
mobile camera on the next flight, maybe.
Could do, yeah. Could do. So if we can do a live stream, so you can actually see what we can see.
Bit silly.
Can you pick me up? No. Where do you live, Lyric Rat?
You just get rid of all that. It's good.
Thanks. Oh, just have you got the folder?
Nope.
You haven't? Nope. No. Why did you not get a folder? Finland. Well, currently we are in Calgary, so Finland is probably quite a bit of a way to go to come and pick you up. Do I always sound this enthusiastic? Is that
Yes,
being
always.
sarcastic?
Yes, he's always this enthusiastic about everything.
Could be worse, could be Luke. Only when I'm gassy. That is very true.
Left here and park.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. I don't want them back. I gave them to you to get rid of.
Yeah, I know, but I'll get... Yeah, when we vacate this place...
Have a lover's tiff somewhere else.
Blind
Do,
man.
ask the cabin crew nicely to do their thing with the doors. PA.
PA. You want me to do PA? so bright, I can't understand. Cabin crews, doors manual cross-check, thank you. Let's see, you think I don't know what I'm doing. You think I don't know what I'm doing?
Test flight 357 asks Benny, has he done the Canadian accent this morning?
I can't do a Canadian accent with Angus sat behind me. Sorry.
Sorry.
Last station, calling
How
second.
are we still saying keep coming on?
I think that's a stop. It's quite red.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do.
American 90 Foxtrot.
American 90 Foxtrot, stand by, number 1.
Chaos Dispenser asks, is there a video of the sim being started up from cold and dark?
There is, yes.
There is.
Yes, shut down.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
YouTube.
It's on YouTube. If you search for
Britjet.
yeah, you'll find it.
But he's asking the actual sim, so
Yes,
this
it's
yeah.
built in sim.
Cool.
It has some errors, and it's not amazing, and we probably need to do another one at some point, but it'll get you guides. Yeah, you've just searched on YouTube for Britjet. Yeah, we'll draw it now. So we'll go draw the competition now.
So this is a competition for what was it? I can't actually remember.
FS2 crew for 747 and an A28. No, orbit scene of your choices.
Yes. Okay. Right. So I'll just go and draw the winners now. So give me 1 second.
Before you do that, ground, can you give us some external power, please?
Click on stand. Go to doors. Bottom right, bottom right, bottom right, bottom right. Bottom right looks at the top. Shut down checklist then, please.
Parking brake. Not quite set yet. External power, never mind.
Brake is set.
Hydraulic demand pumps.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Beacon.
Off.
Doors.
In the manual position, from what I remember. Yeah.
Fuel control switches.
Off.
Transponder.
Is 2000 off standby.
Seatbelt signs. Off.
American
ACARS post flight.
Foxtrot, Calgary
external
ground
power.
available. Have you got default scenery or add-on?
Back down. Right.
Right.
Give
We're
the
just
tech
waiting for the
Negative American 90
Chaos. Yeah, that's right. Britjet.
American
So
90
it's
Foxtrot, in that case,
Yeah,
you're
exactly
cleared
like that.
It's
to
Peter.
Los Angeles.
Right, thank you very much for your
Benny.
support there. Getting us to 9 grand on that flight.
And
Very much appreciated.
Calgary 65, runway 35 west.
Is Tornstein E in the chat?
2615.
Tornstein E. If you are in the chat, make yourself known. Tornstein E. Can you pass me the tech log, please, Craig?
Clear to Los Angeles, direct to Juneau. The Dennis Tile, runway 35 left.
more. Really?
American 90 Foxtrot, thanks. Cool, report ready for push.
Reporting when ready for push. American 90.
Something went wrong with that. Clock time 2 hours 50, flight time 36 minutes.
Oh.
Went wrong with that.
Yeah.
Plus 2 hours 50 sounds about right.
Who was the other winner? What? What?
Ground speedboat
Oh, okay.
129.
Alright.
That is where
Sorry.
Zero
that
with
is 2
you
hours
on
anyway.
Charlie.
It's 2 hours 50.
For the van. Speedbird 1290 Calgary ground, good evening.
Love how he
taxi
rings the bell and
via
leaves, yep, that's how I do it.
Charlie Bravo, correction, Charlie Hotel Delta to staff choice.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Closely to Charlie Hotel Delta for standby. Thank you very much.
10k over the horizon, yeah, definitely.
Calgary ground.
Right, so the the next guys are sort of prepping for the next flight. Where are we off to next?
Air Canada 1 Calgary.
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
So thank you for all your support again, and the next guys will be in very shortly to take you down to Salt Lake City.
Okay.
I believe Angus is one of them, so you get proper pilot.
Air
Who
Canada
else?
130,
If I can read that from here.
1.
Andy, so you get to talk to FS Labs Andy, Angus, and Gary.
Gary. Very nice. Right, catch you later, guys. I'll be back on probably later this evening. So. Oh yeah, that's why they come.
Delivery today, Noble 201. Flight plans in the box. We'd like clearance to Salt Lake City when you're able. IFR.
Bye, Zara. Bye, Justin.
Noble 001, Calgary
Bye,
Grand
Mr.
G'day. Stand by number 2, break. Air Canada 130, clearance available.
Charles 1372, we've got go ahead.
Negative, Air Canada 130, I think that was going for clearance to Seattle.
Ground, this is Golden Tiger 738 Tango, request flight 340 to Solar Alpha.
738 Tango, stand by number 3 for clearance. Break Air Canada 130, Calgary run. Air Charles 73, 72, contact tower, frequency 1. Contact tower, frequency 1184.
Contact tower 118.4, Air Charles 7372, bye.
Bus stations, call sign only.
Egypt 975.
Egypt Air 975, stand by number 4.
Ron, good morning. American 432, like to pick up the IFR to Salt Lake City. Information echo.
Last American calling, stand by number 5 break, Noble 001, Calgary Grand clearance available.
Roger that, Noble, go ahead.
Noble 001, you're clear to Salt Lake as filed at 2 departure off runway 35 left. Maintain 7 Hawk 5142, departure frequency 125.9.
Roger that, clear to Salt Lake City, flight level 410, Alpha 35 left, maintain 7,000, and they'll be stalking 5412, and contact departures on 125.9, I think you said that.
Firm 125 for departures, Noble 001, report ready for push.
We'll report for push, Noble there, 001.
Good morning, Calgary Ground, Polo 73, with you, taxiway Alpha 4 Apron 6, Cargo. Qantas 73, Calgary Ground, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 08 to the bay. That's Apollo 73, continue taxi via Alpha and across 08 to the bay, Apollo 73. Egypt Air 975, Calgary Grand clearance available.
Egypt 975, renew, go ahead.
975 cleared to Salt Lake via flight plan route. Baps to departure 35 left, maintain 7000, squawk 26. 42 departures 125.9.
Sorry, Fred, I can say again for Egypt 975.
Egypt Air 975, Calgary ground clear to Salt Lake City via flight plan route. That's to departure runway 35 left, maintain 7000 feet, 2642 departure frequency 125.9.
Okay, sir, clear to Salt Lake International Airport plus 5 there, runway from the Russia runway 3 plus left, and maintain 107, and the frequency for the Russia 1 to 5 this one, for Egypt 975.
Egypt 975, thank report.